Welcome to the Opinion Planet podcast. My name is Nocam, and I just opened up a lime LaCroix.
My name is Amadeus Kyouma, and I have a open bottle of white mocha chocolate, Starbucks iced coffee. It's those
Nice.
overpriced drinks that are like $4 at a gas station that taste pretty fucking bland. It's about as low tier iced coffee as you can get,
Is it
and
those
it's the
like
most
tall boy
expensive.
cans?
No, it's a bottle.
Oh, oh, one of those the sugary ass bottles.
Yeah,
Yeah.
one of those. I mean, when I was working back at McDonald's still, if you added one of those to the frappe machine, they make great frappes. They're a good base for it, but like as a drink, it's
Mid.
pretty fucking yeah. That's a good way to put it. So yeah, we're back. Um,
We're
no
back and we're not
other hosts.
black.
Yeah, it's just two white guys this episode. There's no
Yeah.
diversity. Um, our third host, GymBagBob, she is currently out with
The
most likely a case of
coronavirus.
bronchitis. I mean, we don't know for sure. The test came back negative, but
Yeah.
she sounds like a smoker, like a big time smoker, 3 packs a day type shit. So she opted to not strain her voice,
Some
give
sort
herself some
of
time to recover.
pulmonary virus, it sounds like.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's good that she's taking the time off to recuperate and gain
Yeah.
back some fortitude, but the sick days, those are kind of running low.
The last time I was sick was back in March when I was in airborne school. I had a pulmonary virus, and a big thing in airborne school is running. So, like, yeah.
Just you didn't call in sick.
No, there is no calling in sick. All right.
So fucking stupid. That's so fucking
I
stupid.
guess
All
I
right.
could have probably, like, gone to sick call or something and then got recycled, but fuck that. I ran
No,
I ran through my fucking dude, it sucked to breathe. Like, especially in the mornings,
I'm
because that's
sure.
when all the
Yeah.
mucus comes in your lungs. But like, there's people who are
How
like
long?
falling out while I'm still in and like barely breathing. All right.
That's pretty good, actually. A good confidence
Yeah.
boost. Do you remember how long it took you to recover from that sickness?
I think it was about like a week or two. It's like a week and a half. I had it.
Interesting. Like, I think exercise when you're sick, if you do it within a reason and you don't like strain, so like you don't run if your lungs hurt,
Yeah.
ideally. But I think that's kind of a good way to just keep your body not totally dying. I mean, you need to rest and plenty of nutrition and good sleep and shit. That'll be most helpful, but that's so fucking stupid to me that a lot of places they limit your sick days. I mean,
You're not a biological you're not a biological being. You're a piece of equipment. All right.
like even if we ignore the fact that rest helps you get well quicker, just put that aside. We don't give a fuck about the individual. You being sick increases the likelihood of you getting other people sick. It's
Yeah, but
so fucking
if
bad.
everyone's stuck at work, it doesn't really matter. You know, you just keep them at work.
No, no,
Yeah,
you need
if
to have a better
everyone's sick,
system.
then it's just kind of like its own ecosystem in there.
I want
Is
unlimited sick days. Is that impossible to ask for?
yes, because people are going to abuse it. Then. All right,
No.
how would you solve it,
Mm,
or would you just give give out unlimited sick days?
well, yeah. I don't know what company I have, but I'm gonna find a way to make it so that yeah, you have unlimited sick days. Now, that being granted, after like day 4, I'd say no, day 3, um, you should go to the doctor if it's that bad, and you can send me the paperwork proving that it's that bad. But like those first 2 days, yeah, I'll trust you. The third day, I still
But like,
trust you,
should
but
they
I
have to
do need
send you the
proof.
paperwork because they're
Yeah,
adults?
yeah, they're an adult, and I'm an adult as well, and they work for me. I mean, if your
So
employer
you own them, so you
says
need to
you,
know what their medical
all right,
information is.
No, if I was a company owner and I gave my employees unlimited sick days, with the only caveat being that after day 3 you have to at least show me some fucking proof. Um, I think that's completely fair. You have a really great benefit. You just have to communicate with me.
What if
But if you
someone
start like,
called in sick and said that they're paralyzed from the neck down? They called you by using Siri.
did it happen at my workplace environment?
No, it happened like when he was in
I'm
bed.
sorry to
He
hear.
woke up in the
I
morning.
wish you luck. I wish you luck in your career.
What do you fire him or what?
It's not firing, all right? We're going through a structural reorganization of the company, and we need to move assets around. And for now, you're going to be moved into the off payroll part of the company.
What if he
We'll
like?
contact you.
What if he says he was joking and then he begs for his job back immediately after?
If I was the boss, I think it would really depend on this employee. Because, like, if he's, one of my best workers, a funny guy, known for his jokes, yeah, that's funny. I don't give a shit. But, if it's like some fucking new guy or just some asshat who no one likes, all right, well, I don't appreciate the joking that you did. Goodbye. It just
That's
depends if I like you. All right, that's the best
yeah.
way. I feel like that's how most bosses are. They just won't give you as much shit, or they'll enjoy you more
You're supposed to
as
be
long as you.
unbiased though, even if
Yeah,
they
no.
have like messed up in the past.
Judges are supposed to be unbiased, and a lot of them are not. All right, no one's unbiased. It's
But
no.
we're the only intellectual beings on this planet. We're able to make decisions without emotions.
If I thought when you said we are, you just meant the two of us.
Oh yeah,
Um,
just us.
if we're the only two intellectuals, I feel bad for the world because I know some things. All right, but I do not know enough to keep the world running. Not even close.
I do. All you need is electricity, water, and
All
shelter.
right. How do you make electricity?
How do you make electricity with boiling water? Spins a turbine.
All right. How are you going to make that turbine?
So the turbine is a I mean, I just make it out of metal.
All right. Give me like a play by play detail. How are you going to get the blueprint, the metal? How are you going to refine it, create it in the shape that you want to?
I'll just have to draw it out. It'll take me about 10 minutes.
Okay. So you have the turbine. How are you going to
Yeah.
hook it up again?
Oh, I'm just gonna like put it on like some sort of like spindle or something.
Okay. And how are you going to extract the energy out of that?
Throw some fucking uranium in there.
All right. I
Boil
don't
some
think we're
water.
going. Boil some
Mm.
water.
What? Okay, that's not even. That's literally a nuclear reactor. What are you talking about?
I know how to make a nuclear reactor.
That's literally nuclear energy. Is just throwing some.
Boiling water. So
Yeah.
when I'm making fucking spaghetti, I can say that I'm a nuclear operator.
No, because the source isn't from a. It's not a nuclear source.
Well, the water gets converted to steam, and the steam will then power my turbine powered oven. It's like I said,
What?
perpetual
What?
machine, unlimited
Okay.
energy.
Yeah. Yeah. I guess so. You get the starter. You boil the water, and then the water spins a turbine that heats up the oven.
I
Yeah,
really
that's
wish,
perpetual. We just created a perpetual motion machine.
I really wish we had an engineer, like an official one here
Yeah.
with. We could blow their
Yeah, I
fucking
mean, if
mind.
anyone's out there, fucking
Come educate us. Tell
yeah,
us how right we are.
I don't want to hear how raw I am. That would be
That's what
that
I
would be
said.
fun to make actually, just like a machine that powers itself.
People have been
But
doing it forever.
but
They
the
just
thing
can't do it.
is that like eventually it'll run out because it's not unless it's like 100% efficient. But no machine is 100% efficient.
That's actually incorrect. So when I was a kid, what I did
Okay.
is I stuck a magnet to the front end of a little toy car,
Yeah.
and it had a contraption to place an opposite polarity magnet, a couple inches in front of the vehicle. So that way the magnet would be drawn to the magnet, thus moving the wheels of the
You're
vehicle.
just doing that dumb meme thing. That doesn't actually work, all right?
You don't know that. have you
Because it
have you tried it?
yeah. I mean, I know how it would work. You put the magnet close to the other magnet and then pull it away, and then it'll follow the thing that's being pulled.
Yeah,
But if you
but like
just
have you
slap it in front, it's just gonna stay still because it's not moving.
have you
Nothing's
seen the
moving.
have you seen the documents? Poured
I've seen the
through the
diagrams.
numbers, the numbers yourself.
I have. I saw the little stupid meme thing, and that's all I need to see.
So what you're telling me? All right. No, I don't. I think it'll be pretty revolutionary if that ever happens. I know, like everyone's always trying to find ways to um, minimalize and maximize energy sources because the world literally needs it for all of our fancy fun shit.
Yeah.
I think the discovery and harnessing of electricity and all the shit that it led to, I'd say that's probably like the reason we're in this timeline where we have computers, the internet, and such. Because I mean, yeah, literally the fucking building blocks of it, electricity. Shit's
Okay.
conductive.
I guess you are just talking about the history of the world. You're
Now
just
imagine
talking
how,
about the Industrial Revolution.
yeah, I mean the electric side of it. Imagine how fucked our world would be if conductive metals didn't exist. It just didn't spawn in.
How would that even? We wouldn't even exist.
I mean, we'd be trapped in.
We wouldn't be. We wouldn't even be alive.
No, the same metals exist. They're just not conductive.
So what is conductive then? Just absolutely
Fucking.
nothing.
I mean, yeah, pretty much.
Then we wouldn't be alive
Why?
because we're made of electricity. All right.
You're taking the fun out of this hypothetical. Uh, you know what? Never mind.
All right.
How was your week? How was your week? I want to hear about it.
We can go back to that topic.
No, no, it's over. You fucking ruined it.
I ruined it with my common sense. All right. It was all right. Just preparing, just helping coworkers getting prepared for the field, jumping out of a plane, and got promoted. Simple shit. What about you?
Does that promotion entail more responsibility, or is it just a straight up increase?
Unfortunately, I mean, it's also like notorious for being like the shitbag rank
Why?
because like a lot of people are just like sit in that rank and just like you know they either move up and become a leader or they just keep doing their job. But the organization I'm in kind of forces you to they kick you out if you're in too long just sitting in a rank.
Isn't that a good thing then?
I wouldn't say so because I think some people just shouldn't be leaders.
Then why are they made leaders though? Just because
I mean, just
um,
because they went to the school and they passed.
that's it?
Yeah, I mean, they just push them to get points and then go to the schools and then yeah, and then they're the next rank.
But if I want to, have a promotion at my job, I have to jump through 18 fucking hoops, be the best good boy, never use any sick days.
Yep.
Gotta love it. To answer your question, it was pretty fucking cold. Just in Minneapolis for the week for my job.
Yeah.
First gas station that we get to. It's a holiday right in the Minneapolis metro area. Go inside to introduce ourselves, what we're there to do, and then when we come out, we see there's a vehicle parked next to one of our tech's vehicles, and he's inside the cab. As soon as my trainer spots him, he starts yelling at him and running over, and the guy just gets in his vehicle and drives off with one of my coworkers' phone. Just broad, well, it was like 5 p.m., but like basically broad daylight.
Yeah.
Just straight up, just saw an opportunity and fucking went for it. So that was a good Minneapolis introduction. I need to
Yeah.
remind myself to, keep my eyes and ears open.
The I had someone give me shit in the past. Like they grew up in like that area, like the Twin Cities,
Mhm.
and I guess they just didn't believe it was a dangerous place or as dangerous as I was putting it. But I mean,
I
compared
mean,
to the other places I've lived,
yeah, I'm sure it isn't that dangerous. I don't think you're gonna get mugged every fucking night or stabbed every night. But random shit does happen, and it's
it
really
is.
fucking
Yeah,
annoying when you're the person it happens to.
yeah.
If my phone had gotten stolen, I I wouldn't have focused on the job at all. I would have demanded the entire fucking police department come down. Put out an
Yeah, and that's
APB for
another
this
sad
guy.
thing is that the police really can do jack shit. Like they can't really do much unless they really want to catch the guy.
Yeah,
They're just not going to put effort into it because it.
pretty low on the list.
Yeah,
Yeah, I've
because shit
been to.
happens. It's a big town, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I still wanna. I think it'd be fun to live there. Um, I'm always reminded of one of our guests. They say they got mugged. I think it's like a every guy type thing. They love to imagine themselves in these combat like scenarios. Like what would you do if there was a school shooting?
Yeah.
How do you think you'd handle a mugging? The guy just has a knife. You're in an alleyway. Just says, "Give me your fucking wallet."
Okay, so there's obviously like the me, like what I'd like to do, and then there's like what would I do in this, like what would I genuinely do in this situation? Because nobody really knows what the reaction is going to be until it actually happens to them.
Yeah. What do
But
you? Give me both. I want to hear what you
what I
want
would
to do.
like to do would just ignore them and keep walking. What are they going to do? They're just talking to a brick wall, right? What they're going to stab me for nothing? I might not even have a wallet. But I mean, if it's a dark alleyway, they probably have nothing to lose. That's another thing you have to take into account. Um, so what I would actually I don't know. I would like to say I'd give him my wallet, but it's just such a fucking inconvenience. I have to cancel all those credit cards. I have to get the fucking driver's license. I'll probably just do that. Like that Family Guy train heist. It's
Yeah.
like, well, I can give you my wallet, but I have no cash in there, and I'll just probably cancel all my credit cards before you'll use them.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
If you
it's
want.
yeah. If you want it, go ahead, but it's really
Yeah.
more of an inconvenience for you than it is for me to go and try and
See, but what if they asked you for your phone as well? Well, not asked. They demanded your phone as well, so you can't just up and cancel it.
always just throw it on the ground, throw it at him.
Yeah.
I
See,
don't
my
know. I'd like to think I'd be aggressive because that shit just pisses me off, especially like I mean, I know that they're in a shitty situation, but they're also like they're
my
not doing anything good. They're just fucking taking
yeah.
advantage of other people who are also in shitty situations. Like if you were to
So
do that to like some rich fuck, I mean, that's a Robin Hood thing, you know? What about you? What would you do?
so robbery is okay as long as they don't make more than 80 grand a year.
Yeah,
Um,
I would say so. Because they're robbing us all the time, right? I mean,
the
if
street
you're
mugger
if you're a little
robbing
guy,
us all the time.
if you're a little guy, it's a crime. If you're a big company, it's a fine.
Yeah. If I did see Warren Buffett, I think I would risk my life to mug him. But
That'd be kind of funny.
to answer the two, what I'd like to do, all right. So he asks me for my wallet. I tell him I'm all cool, man. It's gonna be smooth, smooth. Take my wallet and toss it to him, while his eyes leave my face for exactly 1 fucking nanosecond. Initiate a complex strike. I don't know, like fucking. I'd love to think of myself as the Hollywood action hero. Toss the wallet while they're distracted, just like
All
one
right.
hit, neutralize them. Um, But what I'd actually do is I'd probably do something a lot stupider and try and do that, but fuck it up somehow and probably get myself stabbed.
All right, as morbid and horrible this is, I saw a video of there's this guy who just walks into this church, and he just he has a this is like an actual shooter video. Like he live streamed it on Twitch, I believe. Very ironic. And yeah, he just started shooting people in here, and then that's another situation to think about. Like, what would you do if you were in this situation? And he got to the back of the room. There were no other exits. There's this shooter in this rectangular room. Some people just crouch in the corner. But then there's this one guy who, like, you know what? Fuck it. And he just, like, goes and runs for him. And it looks like he would have had, like, a good position to tackle him, but,
Mm.
he was shot right before he was able to get to the guy.
Yeah. See, now the situation changes if the person has a gun.
Yeah.
Kinda. I think like a knife is one thing. There's always going to be that idea that okay, I can overpower this motherfucker. I have more adrenaline than he does. I bet I can fuck him up. But like, if the guy has a gun and some distance on you, you're not.
Yeah, he got pretty close. He was. I mean, I respect the fuck out of that guy, obviously,
Yeah.
because I mean, what else? To be fair, what else are you gonna do? I mean, you're stuck in that room. What are you just gonna sit there? He's gonna kill you. Might as well fucking try and
Try. Yeah.
not. Yeah,
I hate that my brain just immediately went to this sounds very familiar to what it's like to, fight against someone that has a fucking ballistic shield.
Jesus Christ. Explain in Fortnite terms.
Yeah, explain in Fortnite terms actual crime that affects real people and costs people lives.
uh, I don't know Fortnite that well. I can't even.
Alright.
I can't
Oh
even
yeah,
begin.
okay. Yeah, sure, whatever you say,
Explain that
buddy.
in Fortnite terms. All right, what? I played it a few times because someone forced me to, and then
Okay,
some because I need to get the Peter Griffin thing. But
yeah. No, it's
but yeah, I mean, I think yeah, I don't know. I guess I'll see what happens after the next week. After my combatives course.
yeah. Have you had like actual CQC exercises, training? Like have they given you
Kinda, sorta, when I was in basic, but like they didn't really go over it because the whole COVID thing.
yeah.
They didn't teach it at all during COVID because of risk of infecting each other, which is kind of interesting. But yeah, I mean, I've had a little bit of drills, so I have kind of an idea
Hmm.
what it might be like. But yeah, I didn't realize until like yesterday that it was like like it's an official school.
Hmm.
But I
I'm
mean,
sure.
it's
Yeah. I'm sure it'd be fun. I mean, that's something I think would be enjoyable. Just train really good to be the best fighter you possibly could be. Because
Brazilian Jiu Jitsu.
is that what you'd go
Yeah.
for if you had to learn a martial
No,
art?
that's it's a form of Brazilian Jiu Jitsu is what I'm about to learn. Jiu Jitsu in general is what I mean, that would be interesting. Plus, it's in the Shia LaBeouf song, so
Yeah, yeah, it is. Do
so
you
I
know?
mean,
You don't. How many? I guess if you were to learn a martial art, what, from your knowledge, is like the most useful and one that you'd actually want to learn?
MMA.
Yeah, but MMA is called mixed martial
I
arts. You have
know.
to.
I don't know. I haven't actually done a lot of research.
I mean,
I
you
knew
gotta.
jujitsu is helpful, but
Yeah, I think with knowing what your body structure is like, um, you're not going to be a kickboxer. You're not super tall. You can't create good spacing like that. So your best bet is going to be like a submission wrestler type boxer.
okay. Well, like you also haven't. You know, I've actually done uh a martial art like back then. All right, for like
What,
2 weeks.
what did you do?
I think it's like Top Keto.
Aikido?
Hop keto. It's still on Main Street actually. Hop keto. It's a hybrid Korean martial art. It's a form of self-defense. It employs joint locks, grappling, throwing techniques, kicks, punches, and other striking attacks. Yeah, I took it for like 2 weeks, and then I think it got too expensive, so our parents just pulled us out. Judo would be interesting. Isn't that the one that?
That involves a lot of throws and grappling, from my knowledge.
What is the one that Putin knows?
Krav Maga. I think that's the fighting style that was taught to KGB.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's supposedly the most lethal form of martial arts.
Okay.
I don't know
Judo
much of
was
it.
the one I was looking for, but I mean,
Krav Maga is an Israeli self-defense system developed for the IDF. It is a combination of techniques used in Aikido, Judo, Karate, boxing, and wrestling. It
okay,
is
so
known
it's
for
by the ID. It's that IDF that.
yeah, it is known for its real-world situations and extreme efficiency. So this is this is military martial arts. This is ideal.
That's just Israel's martial arts. So I mean,
I swear to God, the fucking
judo. That was the one I was looking for. He's a part in judo, which I think is supposed to be like a form of defense. Was that the one where the it's like some higher person of judo like saw the invasion of Ukraine and he like revoked like his black belt or something?
maybe, that sounds kind of familiar actually. Um, there's also I always suck at pronouncing it. Muay Thai, Muay Thai, Muay Thai, Muay Thai. Jesus fucking Christ. I'm forgetting what
Yeah.
exactly.
Oh, that one. Okay, so this is a different one. So he knows judo, also taekwondo, which is also interesting. But okay, so it's I guess a global organization took it away. World
Interesting.
Taekwondo's thought are within World Taekwondo's thoughts are with the people of Ukraine. We hope for a peaceful, immediate end to this war. I guess, yeah. Putin black belt in judo suspended as honorary president of International Judo Federation. So I guess every can you imagine like an organized piece of like combat just shunned you?
Be kind of funny. I mean, I'm sure he's not very good at it anyway. His black belt should be revoked. I mean,
I mean, I mean, yeah, probably.
yeah, I think it'd be fun.
Do you think you could fight him? Do you think you
Putin,
could take Putin?
I could definitely take him. Winning is another thing. I mean, he's on the older side for sure, but that doesn't mean he's absolute pushover. Um, I think I could beat Joe Biden. Well, all right, that's no contest.
Yeah, no, nobody's questioning that. All right, everyone. I'm sure everyone here can take. What is he like a 70-year-old man?
80.
Yeah, that's right. He's a 90
All
year
right.
old man.
Putin is 5'7", probably like 160,
He's
170
5'7".
pounds. Yeah.
I could take him.
I love this article by this website called The Week. Vladimir Putin and the Rise of Short Kings.
Short king. So what the fuck?
That's
He's
kind of
he's
funny.
definitely short. He's not a king.
That would be kind of fun, though. I mean, I know people say this idea willy-nilly, but, you have like all of the world leaders and how they settle disputes, territorial and whatnot, is they just have the presidents of each country fight.
Oh, I
Imagine.
thought you were about to say like get on like a measuring scale or something, and they just measure their heights. Whoever's tallest. So we
That'd be
only elect like 6 to 7 foot people.
yeah. I think that'd be really good. I mean, you have an entire country's economy and resources to help you train to be the best fighter on the earth. I think that'd be good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that would be fun. I mean, especially, I mean, you start thinking about that though. Why don't we have the presidents fight, right? And then you start like, people. are going to want to back the president, right? I like this guy. I don't want this guy to get hurt. The fucking sheeple, right? And then all of a sudden you have an organized army, and then it just keeps growing, and then you just went full circle.
I think if we elected Elias as the president,
Yeah, there we go.
we'd be perfect. We'd never lose any fight.
Oh shit, Joe Biden's 6 foot.
Interesting. I want to see Joe Biden versus Joe Rogan.
Can you imagine seeing Joe Biden genuinely pissed and putting on his war face to go step into the ring?
There's just something that would be comical about someone about Joe Biden trying to run at Joe Rogan and then just getting roundhouse kicked in the chest so hard his fucking ribs shatter.
Okay.
Not
Oh god.
endorsing political violence, but I just think these crazy things sometimes. No,
Yeah,
martial arts would be fun. I mean,
I think it would behoove of anyone who's listening to this to understand that it's fully sarcastic, and if you think otherwise, you're kind of a fucking idiot.
just a little bit, just a little bit.
Yeah.
But I mean, I know the best form of
I lost a
defense.
viewer after we said that.
Don't call the viewers fucking idiots.
Yeah.
Fuck, what was I gonna say? No, the best form of defense is to just be a good sprinter and have a good pair of legs on you. But that's not as fun, Like
Yeah, you
I
want
feel like
physical contact. Everything has to
yeah,
be climactic.
yeah. People are adrenaline-driven creatures. All right, we do things for pleasure. We do things to feel high, whether it's through substances or natural experiences. Combat, I'm sure, is a very good way to get that high. You're in a
Yeah.
fight. It's you and however many people. If it's a fair fight, you and just one other guy, and your goal is to beat the shit out of him, not let him do the same.
Would you call yourself an adrenaline driven being?
Uh, Not a junkie, but I like to think so.
That's fair.
Somewhat. It depends. Depends on what
Depends.
the activity is. Yeah, if it's like a really high up swing set, that might be a bit much for me. But I still like roller coasters. Um,
So you admit it then. You were afraid that.
it was windy, all right, and the line was really
Oh
long.
my god.
It was
All right.
windy.
The truth comes out. No, I guess we have to go again, and then we have to do some more dangerous shit. Come 2026. You're jumping out of a plane. All right.
I don't. Yeah, sure. I mean, hey, I'm supposed to be going to Texas at some point this year. I mean, I won't get the chance to jump out of the plane, but the thought will be in the back of my mind.
What would be, how would you feel jumping from that height from a commercial airliner?
How high do commercial jets typically fly? Like 50,000 feet or much higher?
Not sure. I mean, that'd be something to look up as a commercial airline height. Fucking yeah, 31,000 feet to 42,000 feet.
Yeah, that'd be pretty good. Oh damn, damn. The tickets are actually cheap for a
The
round trip.
highest verified altitude you can skydive from in the United States is 30,000 feet. Literally, holy shit! It's 1,000 feet under a commercial airlines. That's what it's authorized.
Yeah,
Interesting. I didn't know there was an authorized limitation. I'm sure you could ask for further permission with the FAA. I mean, Red Bull had to do that.
yeah. Would you you know what? What do you think your reaction would be? You get on a plane to go do a standard jump, and then whoever the fuck is in charge just starts telling you guys that today's going to be a little bit different. We're going to try a much higher altitude. Would it
All right. Well,
change how you're
I
feeling?
would, yeah, because I would suddenly just the parachutes aren't designed for anything, you know, probably higher than 10,000 feet.
What if
They
you,
said, we're going to
are
do
you
something a little different today, guys. Fucking climbs up to 50,000 feet.
are you gonna be a
Oh,
jump refusal?
I think everyone would be. I don't think anyone
No.
would trust their equipment.
What if you're the last one out and everyone else jumped out?
I
Would
guess
you
I'm
fly?
going then. I guess I'm going then. And if it fails, I'm just have to fucking guess when to pull my reserve.
Yeah.
What? That would be fucking. That would make any sense. I like that. I mean, that's possible. I mean, their C-17s has
Yeah.
like fucking. You want what is it like 6 engines? What? How many engines do they have?
If it's not a V8, it's not real.
Yeah, exactly. All right, I'm retarded. I'm stupid. My bad.
I
It's
don't
four
think kids
engines.
appreciate.
I was
Yeah.
thinking of C5 Galaxy,
Mm.
but even then, that's only 4 engines. How is that thing running only on 4 engines?
Because engineers are supposedly good at their job.
Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking of then. I think I'm just an idiot. I probably wouldn't have guessed that if I was drinking. You know, if I was drinking, I'd probably be smarter than I am now.
You think you could win a spelling bee while drunk?
No, I don't think I could win a spelling bee at any degree of inebriation nor consciousness. What about you?
Spell consciousness right now.
CONSCIOUSNESS.
You might be right. I don't know. Uh, I used to take pride in my spelling ability, and I can spell, like majority of words. I'm not illiterate, but I'm not special either. I'm I'd say more competent than the average person in the English language. My vocabulary isn't as diverse as it used to be. I used to really pride myself on using a bunch of words people didn't know just to feel superior to them, but that's taken a nosedive for the past couple of years. I'm no
Hey, I
longer
was right.
hell
Wow.
yeah.
Um, yeah. I mean, I would like to say that my grammar's better. I mean, I wouldn't say that my vocabulary choice is at its peak or um spelling ability is the greatest, but my grammatical abilities are all right.
Yeah. How do you think?
Like, and that's they're saying that it's getting worse because they got rid of phonics or something.
I was just about to ask you, what do you think of our education system? Do you have any thoughts on it? Do you feel like there's a lot of room for improvement?
I mean, there's always room for improvement, right?
How so?
Um, I don't know. But I mean, when people talk about the education system, they're always like, they teach you to like stand in line and, follow what your job wants you to do and fit into the cog of society. I mean, all right. What other options do we have? Do you think it should just be like one big warehouse that people just like, school is just like a TED talk?
No. I think uh I think the best part to start would just be overall scheduling. I mean, it works better for both parties, I'd say, if you had like only 4 days of in school and that Thursday is a half day. Help students recuperate, not feel so drained, not feel as
Yeah.
stressed. Helps the teachers plan out shit, have more time. Um,
Actually, you know what? I think the thing that would fix our education system is just paying the teachers more.
no,
I think I think that's probably if we don't want to change the system much, increase the finances a little bit. Usually that helps with some sort of retention.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's kind of fucked. So the average, I just typed in average teacher wage for a public school teacher in Minnesota, $39,000.
Imagine.
30. I make more than that. I'm all right. I'm not close to double, but I'm like halfway to double that. And I didn't go to fucking. I know how to turn a wrench. That's how I got my job. Yeah, I definitely think incentivizing. I mean,
Wait, you
yeah,
said $39,000?
yeah, the average salary.
I make more.
Yeah, the top earners earn about 64,000. Um, yeah, that's fucked. I could literally go back to my high school and tell. I'd like to say tell most of the teachers there, I make more than you. How does that make you feel?
All right, I don't really make more, but like I could if I wanted
Yeah,
to. All right.
yeah. No, I think that'd fix it a lot because, I mean, yeah, it's got to be kind of a shitty job. I mean, unless you love dealing with kids and you really love teaching your subject.
I feel like you just have to be a masochist if you're a teacher. You just
A
hit.
little bit. I feel like people that get into teaching, they aren't masochists. They have genuine, pure-hearted, noble desires. But the people that stick around, they've learned to love the fact that life is fucking them.
So
It's
like our
like,
English teacher.
yeah, I think she enjoyed the pain of working at our school.
Yeah, that is kind of weird. Takes a special kind of fucking someone to tolerate a lot of shit and then just go home and then just be ready for the next day.
Yeah, 5 days a week.
What a boring fucking job.
That's
Because you're like doing the same thing over and over and over again.
yeah. I think teaching has got to be like the most enjoyable your first 4, maybe 5 years, because
Yeah.
you're new. You have all these ideas. You want to try. You want to stand out, and
You
then
to push them to success.
yeah,
Maybe push some to success that, you wish you had when you were younger.
but then you just get fucking Amanda on her iPad.
Gia
I don't
pulls
know.
out her fucking 32-inch iPad out of her backpack and starts swiping it like nobody can fucking see her. And then you have fucking Javier in the fucking back smoking his vape and jerking off to someone who's sitting in the front row.
And if you try and
Now
tell
you
him
got
to
to go
stop,
deal with
yeah,
that.
if you try and tell him to stop, he's just going to start claiming that his life at home is really bad and that
Yeah.
you're responsible. And now the principal is going to have a talk with you because you're harassing students.
Yep. So, well, why were you watching me? Like, I wasn't. That was fucking disgusting. I want you to stop.
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah. I think increasing pay, better working hours. That's for like the teacher side of it. Um, yeah, the student side of it. I don't know. I wish they maybe I just got a shitty experience because I went to a really small school that did not have a lot of money for fun shit. But shops like auto class or like more hands-on shit that wasn't really. It was occasionally, but not really pushed big.
What
I don't know.
what wasn't push big?
Like hands-on type classes like auto shop or welding classes at high school.
Well, I mean, the school we went to was like, I mean, their big thing was uh hands-on shit. It's project-based school, PBL, project-based
Yeah,
learning.
but you have to find the projects. The school won't give them to you. All I'm saying is that I'd rather have had a fucking fun class like that as an option than ever have to do any sort of project again. Because the projects were fun, especially when it was something that you genuinely enjoyed doing.
Yeah.
But fuck it, I have never once. The most of those projects have come in handy is like trying to write scripts for the advertisements. What's a semi decent
Yeah.
way to present this? But
And that's also like what I was trying to base the other project on as well. The
mhm,
other documentary style video. You
Yeah,
know, if and when we ever get that running. But
we will.
yeah,
It's in the works, folks. All right, we're cooking. We're cooking.
yeah, let us cook.
No, I mean, it was fun, but I also feel like if I was a teacher at that school, I would have been too harsh as far as like in terms of the projects. I would have expected these fucking 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18-year olds to give more of a shit about this stupid
Yeah.
little project than they ever actually would. I tell them I want something good. I want to learn. I want to be entertained, and you have a week to do it for me.
But what if they're
And,
shy and they're like hiding in front of their talking cards?
all right, that would piss me off. All right, maybe not actually. The
Yeah.
talking cards is fine. Just don't read it off like a fucking script with no emotion in your voice.
What if
I
they're
think
literally hiding behind their sheets of paper and they're
they
just
can.
mumbling?
I mean, all right, I wasn't ever. Maybe I was more like that back in before seventh grade, but the people that were just like too shy, I wonder how well they do social interactions nowadays. If
Yeah.
it just took them a while for them to grow out of it, or
Yeah.
I don't know. I
I
got
mean, it
pretty
took me
unlucky.
a bit to like get out of like talking in front of huge groups of people. I
Mm,
think the thing that really pushed it was now speaking for the 100th anniversary of Armistice Day, you know, speaking in front of the entire school and then, you know, I guess some vets that were in the crowd
yeah,
that Mr. Becker pulled out of his ass. And then, yeah, I think that was interesting. You know, wrote my own script and then,
yeah,
but yeah, it's not really. I guess I just compare everything to like the height of my adrenaline now. Like, you know, I'm able to do this, but am I really gonna let this, you know, scare me?
mm,
But
yeah. I think for me, the two biggest moments. So back in eighth grade, I did a project about my favorite video game, Katawa Shoujo. It was
okay,
135 slides.
yeah, but did you just copy
Of
and paste?
pure copy and paste. It was great. Anyway, I had to stand in front of a class of 30 fucking people my age, 14, 15, 16. You know the drill.
Yeah.
Just talking about an anime visual novel that's about a romance story. And yeah, when I was presenting it, I didn't think how cringe this shit is, but that gives me confidence. Um, the other real big one was getting, my job at McDonald's. Just you have to get comfortable speaking to strangers. You
Yeah.
just have to.
That's it. I mean, I was never afraid of speaking to strangers.
I was always awkward as shit about it, like going into a restaurant or a fast food place. Um, can I can I just fucking just they don't give a shit. You don't have to give a shit
Yeah.
about them. Just tell them what you want. You know,
I would like to say there's maybe some points in my life. I don't know. I mean, social interactions is social interactions. You just fucking talk to them.
yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I'm just different.
You're not like the other guy.
Yeah, not like the other guys in the Generation Z.
See, that's the kind of teacher I'd be. I'd request to take my students to McDonald's for a day to help out and just have them work front counter
All
and
right.
not get paid for it.
I yeah. I mean, that kind of reminds me. I went to a Ronald McDonald house, you know,
Hmm.
and made chili for the people that were staying there. I don't
Nice.
remember. I think it was just shitty seasoning. All right, I was the one who orchestrated it. It probably was some shitty chili,
Yeah.
but I mean, they had that. They had like sour cream and cheese they could put in there. You know, it's free chili for the people there.
Mm.
So I think that's like a maybe like a good event that more people should do is
Yeah.
because that's like you're doing something, you're volunteering for something that's a good cause, and then you're socially interacting with the people there.
Yeah. My my example. So one of the few things I like about churches is what they do for a lot of the youths is they send them on mission trips. I was lucky enough to go to Duluth for about a week. Um,
Interesting.
the two activities were working at a food shelf called Chum. I think we were just there to organize like food, help make shit easier for the workers. And then the other was going to a retirement home and, you know, making the old people happy, keep them laughing, make ice cream with them, play board games, just chat with them. Um, yeah, it was pretty boring in the moment, but I mean, I still enjoyed the experience. It's fun, just doing something new. I think that would be. I think some schools they have to do that occasionally, like just community. Yeah, we literally did that. We helped out at fucking parks and put on storm drain covers, or
I think that might just be like a normal school thing, and ours probably did it less than other schools, or at least
yeah,
had less opportunities.
I think that shit's really good. All right.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, yeah, there's always gonna be the students that just drag their fucking feet, but you can just put them in timeout back at school and make them work on math sheets. So, no.
if
All right.
people don't. Yeah, if nobody's in the Discord. There's it's called Kid Dancing to Bendy and the Ink Machine song. This is just something I remembered from the past, and it just keeps going on. And eventually, the teacher pauses it, and like he's like, are you done? Like, okay, I was just making sure. He
Yeah.
gave him an out of this cringe. All right, like he knew this
I
is gonna
couldn't
be
help
something that
myself.
he probably still reflects on.
I couldn't help myself as a teacher. If a kid was doing some really goofy shit, I wouldn't be able to stop myself from just making fun of them.
I
Hey,
I
class, can we
probably
all start bullying Daniel, please? All right,
yeah
he needs to learn to shut the fuck up
yeah
sometime.
I that's why I could only be a substitute. All right.
I think you would be a good Phi Ed teacher.
Yeah. I'd be
Faster.
like the classic Phi Ed teacher.
Did I
Throw
say
the
stop?
So the school district gave us these foam balls to use. I took it upon myself to buy the rubber ones.
Because I care. All right.
Because I care.
I think you'd be a fun teacher.
Yeah, just don't get hit.
See, being a Phi Ed teacher would be fun because if there's like more students on one team that you enjoy because they're fun, you could just always get on their team and just start fucking
Exactly.
demolishing.
Exactly.
Imagine you just get hit by another student and that doesn't count.
Yeah,
You
that's
just
what I was just gonna say. Nope.
I'm the adult, you're the kid.
Yeah, I have 3 lives actually because I'm the adult.
I'm the boss.
Yeah. I mean, what are they gonna do? You make the rule, you know?
Yeah. I think yeah, being a teacher has to be fun because if you just find certain students that aren't dipshits and they're kind of enjoyable to be around, I'm sure those are like the bright spots
Why?
for
Yeah,
other
why do you
teachers too.
think our English teacher left? You know
Because
what?
do you think it's because he left?
Yeah, because our dynamic wasn't there anymore. And she's like, "Fuck this. This is gonna get boring."
I might as well retire. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think she would have survived. I think she would have died of COVID.
I was gonna say, what the. Yeah, she just. We should
No,
ask if she wants to drink with us when I'm on leave this summer.
sure. Why the fuck not?
Can you bet? That would actually be interesting, having a drink with our teacher.
Yeah. How would you handle it as a teacher if a student just walks in with a fucking bottle of alcohol, straight vodka, and they're just drinking it blatantly?
I'd probably pull it out of his backpack, chug the whole thing, chuck it in the garbage, and tell him you can do that when you're older, but not in my classroom, and then
Once you
wobble over to my desk.
once you can drink the entire bottle without stopping, then I'll let you drink in my class.
Yeah.
And you gotta give
If
them
you
like
can do that,
set expectations,
yeah.
or at least
I mean, unless it's like a whole bottle of moonshine, and then maybe I'll just chug the whole thing without thinking, and then I just die.
yeah.
Just zero context. Your teacher just pulls it out of your bag, chugs the whole fucking thing, bottoms up, it just drops on the floor.
There's got to be some teachers that have done that, like they confiscated the student's fucking pen or a cart. Well, no one's gonna know. It's not gonna
Yeah.
hurt anyone.
Turns out there's fentanyl in there.
I mean, hey, you at least saved an innocent kid's life. Good for you.
Yeah, that is true. But they probably
Uh,
went out and bought another one.
yeah. I don't know. I don't think I could do the teacher stuff. I know our English teacher, she for some reason really thought I'd be an amazing teacher. And I can. Like if I understand a subject decently well, I like to think I'm pretty good at teaching and explaining things if it's something, you know, I'm knowledgeable on, but
Right.
I don't even know what the fuck I'd want to teach. Like genuinely, there's nothing that I
Psychology.
could. Fuck you. I'm not. Anytime someone has said you should be a teacher or a psychologist, they are. I mean, our teacher wasn't a shitty person, but
Yeah.
she was an interesting character. Everyone.
It was good. I mean, she was kind of like a mentor in a way, and not just because I asked her what 69 was. All right.
she,
She helped me with like she asked me
she
she helped
helped
me
you
with
with
like
it.
resumes.
She helped you with it. I see.
Yeah, she did help me with that. I mean, she helped me with resumes and 2 week notices for jobs. I actually just still use that template to this day.
What does it say?
I'll probably use it the day before I leave
What does
the
it say?
military as well. What is it? I mean, this is I'm gonna have to pull this up. This is probably deep. It's been a while since I've left a job.
Can't relate. It's only been what 2 fucking months.
Yeah, but like, have you given 2 week notices formally, like
Uh,
I have?
there's only been one job where I've successfully put in a 2 weeks notice.
Damn. What about like formally? Did you do it formally, or is it just like, hey, I'm leaving in 2 weeks?
I mean, I gave him a note just so he wouldn't forget the date, but that's about it. I mean, I told him, I gotta have a conversation with you. So something came up. This job is gonna pay really well, and yeah, that's about it.
Yeah. Shit. All right. Well, I guess I got. There's a lot of interesting shit in here. I almost forgot that I had a history. All right. So this is the one for my most recent. Wow. I've had 2 jobs after this, but it was a summer. One was a summer job. One was a job at college, and that one didn't matter that much.
Mhm.
Um, it was kind of fun in its own way, but didn't matter. To whom it may concern, it's unfortunate to inform you that um, Nocam will no longer be working for insert, fucking Delhi here
Yeah,
after this date due to my family relocating. While working for this establishment for nearly 2 years, I was never displeased with your flexibility, your
Jesus
perpetual
Christ, the fucking
interesting
dick
work environment,
sucking
and your graciousness to the customers that keep
graciousness.
thinking.
Who the fuck uses
I named
graciousness
I
under?
named this paper resignation, so I knew how ironic I was being. All right. Graciousness to the customers that keep this establishment running. I appreciate the opportunities you have granted me and the
Oh my god,
experiences I've gained in a retail environment such as this one.
that is the most meat riding letter of resignation I have ever fucking
I didn't
heard.
even like him that much. I don't think they liked me that much either because I was only able to work weekends because
Yeah.
I went to school in a completely different city. I didn't even that was cringe. The only thing that I'm holding on to is that I think that I knew that I was being ironic when I was writing that.
I hope so.
I
I hope so.
mean I definitely hope so. What I mean I need to find the one for Burger King, but
I think when I was leaving McDonald's, I just wrote a note in the office saying, um, tonight's my last night. Don't try and call me. To those of you that were fun to work with, thank you. To the rest of you, you know who you are.
Okay, that's pretty good.
Um, my second job, I just turned into my uniforms to one of the employees and told him, yeah, this ain't it for me. I'm gonna go. Um, third job, that would have been what, Dunn Brothers? Yeah. I almost completed my 2 weeks, but I used the last 2 days to just stay home and work on school shit. Finally get my diploma again. Um, the manufacturing job, I remember this one very vividly. Um, I was texting you and Molly earlier in the day, pretty much saying, "Yeah, I got confirmation that I'm going to get another job. I really don't want to work the 2 weeks. I kind of just want a vacation." And I think you said, "Why the hell not? Go for it." So, during lunch, I put down my badge, hid it under a napkin so no one would see that I left it, and just walked to my fucking vehicle. I got a text from my supervisor asking me what's going on, and I just told him my badge is under a napkin. Don't charge me the $50, and I just deleted his number after that.
Ah, damn.
um, so then the job after that, again, I remember this one decently well. We were working for about like 2.5, 3 hours at a farm site, just assembling. Um, fuck, I'm forgetting the technical name. Like a metal platform or the tower, like a grain tower. Um, yeah, got a call, got a ride back, and then got told that Steve wants to speak with you. Just the classic. I don't think this job is working out for you.
It's yeah.
I
No, that's interesting.
I was
I
caught off guard. I really wish I would have just, as soon as he said those words, just not give a
yeah,
shit and pushed him. What do you mean it's not working out? I want you to tell me exactly why.
that would have been interesting, especially how that person is.
Yeah,
He's not a very, I mean, at least from what I've gathered, he's not a very confrontational person.
I should have made him one.
In turn, what if you just sat there, argued in his office, just ruined his evening?
Yeah, made the rest of his fucking Friday completely shit.
Yeah,
But that one was yeah, that's the only time I've ever been fired. And looking back on it, I'm very glad because fuck that job.
yeah,
Uh, I didn't like it all that much. The pay was nice, obviously. Construction shit can be good money, but you put in hours, and if you're not comfortable with feeling like you don't know anything, then just stick with what you know, because that's one of those jobs I feel you need a couple of years before you really start feeling like you're proficient. Because you know, it takes some thought. You have to be creative. You have to be able to just thug it out in whatever condition you're in, weather condition. Just suck it up. I
yeah.
never even had the really bad shit or the really intense shit. Like, I never had to weld anything up high, or I only tried to climb one tower, and I'm gonna blame the shoes that I had. They made climbing not feel safe. They had no grip
Yeah,
on the metal.
yeah.
I
It's
mean,
bad. I bought boots specifically for it that made sure I had grip on it, but
yeah, mine were rundown pieces of shit. But I mean, I still was a climb refusal. Well, not really. I tried, but I just didn't put in much effort. Um,
okay. So, I think that was yeah that for my first climb that was really overcoming something because I was normally like scared shitless of heights,
yeah,
especially like something that rickety, and like actually like it goes way back with my heights. Um, uh, back in the school you went to, there was a field trip. You guys did like some. Your class did like some fun simulation. Was it like a it's like some spacecraft simulation thing or something?
interesting.
I mean, I remember that you were there, but our class had to do some sort of like rock climbing thing, like with harnesses, and then you had to like do like a leap of faith to just jump off and then get caught by some random dude.
The fuck?
Yeah. So that was yeah. it was like I tried to lift, I quote unquote tried to lift myself up a little bit,
Yeah,
and I was like, nah, I'm not doing this. And I was the only person who refused to do it. And I just kind of like put that in perspective after like ever since. And
yeah,
I also just like, even like with that, it's like it pays really well. Like for the other jobs I've had,
yeah,
it's a good paycheck, and I need the money. And yeah, am I really gonna like, it's my uncle? Am I really not gonna fucking, am I gonna be a fucking baby? But yeah, I don't know. That was like, yeah. Once I was up there, I was just the view's nice. I could
yeah.
keep doing it.
I guess I got lucky because my first climb, I just had to climb pre-built ladders. I mean, it's still high up, but it's a lot safer feeling when you have metal platforms below you and it's a ladder. You got 4 points of contact.
Yeah,
Well,
there's
three.
one. The stuff that we did, the sketchy ones, those like turned into like terrifying, but eventually it turned into like turned into fun
Yeah,
in a sense.
yeah. We must have talked about this with Black Lung because for his job he does similar shit. Climbs stadium goalposts.
Yeah, yeah,
He he assembles those. Um, yeah, adrenaline's good. My new job doesn't give me very much adrenaline. It just gives me anger at certain locations.
yeah. That's
um,
that's not amazing.
I uh, I went to my first ever Costco to do the compliance inspection. I hate Costco. Costco can go fuck themselves. They are the shittiest place I've worked at so far. They're probably I'm working at Quick Trips next week, so I'm sure those will take the cake. But no, the reason why they're so annoying is all gas stations. They have underground tanks that carry the gasoline,
Yeah.
and they have covers. Those covers usually just have a handle. You just have to hook something around it, put some elbow grease into it, and you're good. Costco says no, fuck you. They bolt everything down, and because gasoline is present, you're not allowed to use power tools. Like if it's summer, that's one thing, but just in the thick of fucking winter, wind is blowing, metal is extremely cold. You can't wear ultra thick gloves because you lose all dexterity. But your thin gloves, they start to lose any heat because of the metal and just the cold in general. It's just it's just so much more stupid. Everything there is 10 times more tedious because they built shit with utmost security in mind. But yeah, it's shit. It's annoying.
Yeah.
I'm sure in summertime it's not as bad. It's just slightly more annoying, but
It's the cities. They're gonna siphon the fuel out of the tanks.
but not even the fucking holidays in the metro have this shit. They just have the standard cover. All right,
Yeah.
there's nothing wrong with it. No one's. If someone pulled off a gasoline heist by taking off a cover, they knew what they were doing. All the props to them because that shit's gonna take a while, and it's not like you can hide that shit. You have to drop a fucking vacuum into the tank, bottle
What
it.
if you just pretended that that's what you're supposed to be doing? You just like wear the right uniform, and
Yeah,
then you just walk up to the counter to the clueless employee, like, "Hey, your boss, was just gonna let you was just telling us that, we need to shut the place down. We got to take the gasoline out and go test it. We got to take it all out."
no, I guess I'm lucky because with my line of work, I mean, I'm obviously gonna keep the uniform. Um,
Yeah.
if I got a vehicle with the right equipment to siphon out the gasoline, I easily could. I know the exact thing to say. It'd be so fucking easy, especially because a lot of gas stations don't communicate very well to their individual stores, like when to expect us. I mean, I've seen some places like, yeah, they'll be here the week of this, but most places we hear from the employees, oh, I didn't even know you guys were coming.
Yeah.
No, it's confidence is everything.
Yeah, that's another.
You,
I mean, it's just clueless employees that just kind of work there. Like, oh, this is what my boss wants you guys to do. Okay, just walk in. Oh, your boss wanted us to take the money out of the register and take it to a safe inside corporate. You know, I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah,
I feel like what's the company called? Loomis? Those armored transport vehicles. They do collections every Thursday
Yeah.
for a lot of businesses. If you just get one of their uniforms, you'll be good.
Yeah, walk up and like, hey, your ATM's not opening to kind of offset the losses that, because we need to go back and get different equipment. We can just it'll be much easier if you just give us everything in your register.
Yeah, yeah. I want to see
Just you eventually go to dentist straight face.
if I want to see if Loomis is hiring because I think that job would be fun. I mean,
I
obviously,
mean,
I'm gonna have bad thoughts, but I probably won't act on them.
you really want it to be that interesting though, because have you seen that video of the what is that one guy? It's like Trevor and Franklin inside the truck. It's like money truck tries to be heisted or some shit to try to
Uh,
fucking take the money out of there.
I've seen some videos, yeah, armed robbery of that shit. I mean, I don't know what country those are in. If I'm in America, I feel safe. I'm probably allowed to carry a gun with me. This job would be great for you. They're more willing to hire veterans.
Yeah, I
You,
mean, exactly. I mean, especially with like the upcoming school that I'm going to, it'd be perfect.
yeah,
Look, it's literally Trevor and Franklin. I mean, you can't tell me that it's not.
yeah, yeah. Armed vault teller, AM. I like the sound of that.
um, what? Yeah, what's this Loomis thing? Lumos.
Oh yeah, I could do this. I'm gonna send you the job posting. It'd be kind of fun. You know, you're just a security guard with a gun that collects money from businesses. No, that's not. I don't want to send you a jet engine.
Hell yeah! Go buy that jet engine. Set
Pop,
that up in your room. All
pop.
right, you just said a jet engine again.
My links are broken. There we go. It was stuck at the Facebook Marketplace. Have you seen people on TikTok bitching that Marketplace isn't available to them anymore?
How
Like
is
it,
it not available? It's available to me still.
Facebook just gives them a message like Marketplace may not be set up in your country, your account may not meet our guidelines. It's just something like that. I'm not sure how common it is. I checked. I still have it, thankfully. Because if I lost access to Marketplace, I would be pissed.
Yeah.
I would. I would.
What does
I
that
would never
mean?
use
Your
Facebook.
account doesn't meet the guidelines.
I want to look it up real quick.
How would your account not meet the guidelines for that? What, like, you might have some fucked up tendencies to go fucking
Yeah, this is what
like the
people are seeing.
Craigslist murder?
This is what people are seeing. If it'll. There we go. You may be seeing this message if you've recently joined Facebook, if Marketplace hasn't launched in your country, or if your account doesn't meet our eligibility requirements.
And I bet the eligibility requirements are so broad and confusing.
Yeah,
I feel like this was just stolen. I just have strong feelings of that. But that would be kind of cool to have in your house. It's like a coffee and bagel sign.
that would be good. But yeah,
But yeah, that would be kind of fucking annoying. I
just
don't
kind of
have that. Maybe they're just being gross on their account.
maybe. Which is upsetting that like if I continue to troll and be an asshole to random people on Facebook, they could just one day decide, you know what? No, you don't get to view Marketplace anymore. You fucked up.
That's why I have the fake accounts.
I need to start doing that. I can't start shit posting on my main account.
Yeah. Yeah, because your name's not on there. Your name's on not on your real Facebook account.
Yeah, it's on some other Facebook account though. Pretty good.
Holy shit. Yeah, I got stuck in here. I'm lost in Facebook Marketplace right now.
It used to be a really bad habit. I would just spend hours just looking at vehicles, just imagining the next one. But
For me, it's not even vehicles at this point. It just looks like stolen items. What is this?
Oh shit! A police vest for $450.
Oh
It'd be
shit.
it'd be fun to have one.
We're gonna do the Let's Be Cops thing.
Yeah.
The 22 Jump Street.
How does it feel that you know
It's not what you think it is, though.
being a being a cop?
Oh no, I mean, oh, I thought you looked at the, the thing that I sent. Um,
What the fuck? What?
it's this thing called a Wicked Bone,
I think
and
I
I
know
seriously
it.
thought it was a fleshlight,
It looks like one.
but it's a dog toy.
Sure. Yeah, that's what the packaging says.
Why would, why would they do that? If
Because, you know, customers can receive their toys discreetly.
what does it mean? A smart interactive bone. What does it do? What does a dog bone need that like it exists to be chewed on? How is this gonna enhance that experience for a fucking dog, no less? That's like giving chiropractor to a dog. Oh shit! God damn it! This is in your town. I would totally pull this off.
What would you pull off?
It's a Crown Victoria, but it
Why do
sells
you...
like the light bar.
Oh, nice. Why do you like Crown Vic so much?
I don't know. It's just the appeal, I guess.
I don't know. Explain. All right, elaborate.
I mean, it's like, all right. I mean, I grew up. My parents drove the Ford Taurus, and Crown Victoria is pretty close to that. But it's also like a prominent police vehicle, and it's like a very classic police vehicle.
Did you
You
want to be a
know?
cop when you were younger?
No, I just like I don't know. I mean, I never really I never wanted to be a cop. It always the whole idea was always goofy to me, but I don't know. I just like the idea of like I don't know. I just all right. I like the look of it. You know, it can be intimidating just because of like the whole stigma, and also like police pullovers in America aren't like the friendliest, so people are definitely on their toes. When that's on the road.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess I just like the look and the history that went into it. But
Yeah. I don't dislike them. I mean, they're not my favorite. I only really started to give a shit about vehicles pretty much as soon as I got my license, I'd say. Otherwise, I couldn't really care before that. Um,
it's fair. All right. I mean, it was kind of like one of those like things that like if I because I wasn't really a car guy ever. It's like, well, if I were to ever like want a particular car, it'd probably be a black Crown Victoria, just because it's kind of cool. And then when I was older, I kind of realized that it's also like a very easily accessible part vehicle. So like something breaks down or breaks, there's like billions of them out there because it was sold to the government.
yeah.
So you could easily buy parts for it. But
Yeah, something's wrong with the one I have right now. It makes
all
a
right, that'd be
weird
fun.
a weird sound when it starts and turns right. I'm not driving it very much, but I want to because the winter weather makes it fun.
Yeah,
No,
the North Yankton vibes.
yeah,
Fucking oh, that would. Can you imagine driving around like a GTA looking jet?
I'd love to.
Yeah, that looks nice. The bathroom, I like the wood. It's like
Yeah,
that's like something that Frank Sinatra would ride in.
I wonder who bought Epstein's plane. I'm sure someone did.
Plane's cursed. I would just fucking throw that shit away.
Strap it for parts.
honestly. But I don't know. I mean, if somebody told me this is an Epstein plane part, I would not want that to touch my plane.
You wouldn't want it just to sell it.
An Epstein plane part? Who's gonna fucking buy that?
The same people that bought the fucking murder weapons of Jeffrey Dahmer, or tried to, or his
True.
black suit.
I guess it's like the same people who like saw Columbia, like the wreckage of Columbia, and then they just like grab the parts so they can sell it on eBay.
Jesus Christ. Collector Taylor James, owner of Cult Collectibles in Vancouver, Canada, told TMC that he is willing to part with Dahmer's glasses for $150,000.
Why does it say it like that? Part with his glasses, like he has an intimate relationship with them.
He probably does. Alright, he probably put them on and he was, oh my god,
This
I
is what he
can't.
saw. This is what it was.
Some people are just fucked in the head. Alright, some people just didn't have money.
Elias just asked if we're streaming. I'm
Tell him
not
no.
sure why. I already said to me, yeah. If I
So
was drunk, I'd definitely like play into it more and maybe see if I can throw him in here just to gaslight him. But
good thing you're not drunk.
yeah, good thing I'm not drunk. Then I would have like throw it off the vibe of the podcast. You know.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought being high would make like conversation more fun. No. Maybe I'm just not enough of a smoker anymore, but I just get a lot more quiet. I'm not any more insightful. I just become more boring, if anything.
I think that's what happens when I get drunk. Like I'm just like not as there, and
Yeah,
especially the more I do it, the the more I drink, and then the more tired I get. So then it just becomes even more boring. Because A,
yeah,
I'm not intellectually sound. I'm not like on my toes and able to push out, having fucking dead air all the time, and then I'm fucking just sitting there dozing off, like,
yeah.
oh, I want to go to bed.
I don't know.
What is this? A 1955 Gates BC dash 1J 1000 or 1000 watt broadcast transmitter.
Interesting. I want to buy a police radio scanner. Well, just like a
Interesting.
radio scanner, I guess. There's a couple of cheap ones out there that are still really good for
Yeah.
the money that you buy.
So I think so. I mean, it is 100% legal to get like a scanner. Like as
Yeah,
soon as you start talking on those channels, that's when it becomes illegal, or that's when you start needing licenses for certain waves.
yeah. I mean, that's fine. I don't
Yeah,
give a shit. I wouldn't really want to talk, but I would love to be able to hear, certain things.
that would be
I
fun
don't know.
though. I mean, I saw there's some videos where people were like tuning into like stores walkie talkies and shit. Now
Oh
that
yeah, there
that would be
was
that would be one that I'd like to talk in. Just
there was a fuck. There was a TikTok prankster. He did that exactly that. He just camped out near a drive-through, tuned into their frequency, and customer would roll up. Hey, can I get a 10-piece nugget? No, your fat ass can't get a 10-piece nugget, bitch. Just be the most rude person ever. Oh, you want to talk shit? Pull up then. Pull up. I'm
yeah,
at the fucking
yeah.
window
Let me
waiting
see you
for
there.
you. The video was funny. It's
I think I've seen that. I need I probably haven't watched the whole thing, but I think it's fun. But like when it, can you imagine like it starting to get dangerous though? Like the guy's like just obviously not right in the head, pulls up to the window, just pops him, and just
yeah,
drives off. It's like fuck that video would have ended way quicker.
yeah,
I mean, it's funny if it's like everyone's in on it, and like even the person in the drive-through is just confused. Like, hey, sir, I didn't say that. Can you imagine trying to explain that to a customer? No, I didn't just tell you and your dog to go fuck yourself.
that was somebody else. That was
Yeah,
my
that was
husband.
somebody else. It's like, what are they back there? Like, no, they're not. Oh, it's one of those things. What's something that you could like that would happen to you that would be like almost impossible to explain?
Um, Imagine you see like a fucking Bigfoot type creature just walking across the other side of the street, and you try telling someone, and they just think you're an absolute fucking conspiracy nut. Or if you see God, like you know in your head it's God. I think that'd be pretty difficult to explain.
What would be?
If like you just saw a random fucking shadow creature on the other side of the
Okay, well, I
street.
mean, yeah, I mean, if it's like an anomaly, obviously. Here, hold on. Yeah, we should actually go to break. I didn't even realize that.
Sure. We
Sorry,
can
this
talk about
is.
internet companies afterward.
Yeah, that sounds good. We'll be back with internet companies. Um, I'll see you soon.
Yeah. Did you really just lose that last online game you played? Well, I'm gonna bet you did, and that's most likely because of your internet. And if that is the case, then you should consider switching internet service providers today to CCC, Carter's Cable Company. No more will you have to suffer through buffering screens, loading times, lag, or any delay of any kind when you switch to us. We have a top-rated, state-of-the-line fiber optic system coupled with advanced satellite technology to give you the fastest possible speeds on the internet today. We offer built-in network security to protect you against malicious parties that may try to steal your information through phishing schemes or other harmful methods. With our services also come a free VPN network so that your traffic on the internet is only known to you. So hidden and so secure this network is that not a single customer of ours has ever been found by any governing body on this planet. I mean, seriously, you guys wouldn't believe how easy it is to pirate all kinds of content. So consider making the switch to us today, all for the low price of $180 per month.
And now we return to our host. And we're back with the
Hi.
Opinion Planet podcast.
With the O to the
Um,
P to the P to the O.
the
We're back.
Oppo podcast. The Oppie the yacht. Yeah. Before I was so rudely interrupted by what is that? A previous acquaintance to this
We never had him
establishment.
on. All right, he was.
I mean,
Uh,
he was in the OG episodes, and then he just kind of stopped.
I don't remember those. I don't remember what the fuck we ever talked
I
about.
remember like the first episode or one of the first episodes ever with like it was me and it was me, you, and him. And for some reason, I was just you were like more quiet than usual. I guess you just filled the more of the Molly role in that one. Like you tune in every now and then. But this one, is mostly him and I. And then whenever he would talk, I would just get super confrontational with him for no reason. I don't even know why I was so angry, but
You had a lot of anger. All right, you
I had a
just
lot of
catered
anger
to
then, I
me.
guess. Yeah.
I don't know. It'd be funny to re-listen to that one, but
I'm sure I can find it. But yeah, I don't know.
yeah,
I mean, I guess maybe some of it is like seclusion, and then you just don't realize how like socially inept you are, and
yeah,
you just get fucking angry at everything.
yeah. Sounds alright. But no, listen to that advertisement that we just played talking about an internet company. I personally use it. It's good. I haven't been caught yet, so I can vouch for its security. Um,
Good.
but it brings
Um,
up an interesting point. Uh, Something I've really wanted to look into, and this is just in Minecraft for anyone listening. I want to get good at pirating content again. Well, I guess I never really was to begin with, but you know how much money you would fucking save? Right? You just have to pay a VPN like 10 or 15 or 20 bucks. All those other streaming services you just can say goodbye to. Go fuck yourself.
yeah, I think I pay yearly for NordVPN, and it's the only one that's really consistently good because I think this is the one that doesn't also doesn't like keep your data; it just kind of throws it away.
Yeah,
Or
that's good. I like
supposedly,
that.
I mean, that's what they tell you, but
Yeah, I'm sure if the U.S. government started asking, they'd find a way to get it to them. But
yeah, I mean, they beat Apple, so
hey, that's pretty good actually. Um, but no, it's just um, there's a couple of videos I watched about the subject of piracy. One of the more interesting ones is there's an anti-piracy measure. It's a professional company called, I think it's called Denuvo, or maybe that's just the software they use. But they put it in the game, and it makes the games very difficult to crack for a good couple of months. Um, but one interesting thing is that having that anti-piracy software on the game actually reduces performance pretty significantly as well. Um, so, for example, a game like Resident Evil 8, once people got a cracked version of that game that ran and didn't have any issues, the game actually ran better when it was pirated versus non-pirated. And publishers spend, thousands of dollars to anti-piracy companies like that, only for some fucking basement dwelling weeaboo,
hooligan.
yeah, to break the game in like a week.
Yeah,
Which I kind of I understand both sides. I think I understand the piracy side a little bit more now that I'm having to pay for a lot of shit. Like I think there's ways to be. Uh, there's like if shit was cheaper, you know, Netflix didn't raise its subscription cost $3 every year
yeah,
without increasing the quality. You know,
or
if
like
Netflix was $13 a month for their top tier package, I would have no issue paying that. But you're gonna ask fucking $25? No, you're not
yeah,
worth
or
that
like
much.
games going up an extra $10, like $60 wasn't enough. I mean, I don't. I mean, I get that. It's not like a movie, right? Where like you kind of shoot it. There's a lot of a lot of shit that still goes into it, but like these are like full on computer generated, images. It's just a full
Yeah.
on just CGI. A shit ton of work goes into it, and then on top of it, you still have scripts and actors, and it's a lot of shit. All right, but like, it's just fucking, it's expensive. All right, and then there's no benefit to like, buying digital copies either compared to physical.
Yeah,
I used to
because
be a full physical person, physical. Now I'm a higher being. All right. No, what I meant, I used to, I mainly bought like, CDs and
yeah,
fucking game CDs and shit.
actually buy your songs off of the iTunes
Yeah.
store.
It's
Yeah.
just too convenient now for me to just like, buy it on the PlayStation Store and then download it, and it's just, it's on there. I don't have to change out any discs. But
Yeah.
like,
Nah, when it comes to games, I will try my fucking hardest to never buy a digital copy just because I love having a physical game disc case, all that shit.
that's true.
Um,
Yeah.
Movies, I mean, I don't really buy movies, but whenever I do, I'd prefer to have a disc. But at the same time, YouTube movies is really convenient. I like it.
Yeah. I mean, I use Apple for that.
Yeah. No, the biggest thing, like you don't own any of your digital media. I think Steam is probably the best example. I think it's something like after 100 years, the license that you've purchased to play the games you bought go invalid. So your
Yeah.
fucking great grandson won't be able to enjoy your hentai collection on Steam unless he forks over some of his own money.
It's fucking all right. That is kind of stupid. Then it should be a generational thing. You should be able to hand it down.
Yeah.
You know, because you rightfully bought the product. That doesn't make any fucking sense. So
Nope.
there's no benefits to like buying digital then, because you're not getting a cheaper price. It's the same price as physical. You don't truly own the fucking thing.
Like the only way that I would feel comfortable saying digital is superior is maybe when it comes to like certain loading times. Doesn't have to do anything with the disc, but it's so
Yeah,
fucking negligible, especially if like whatever you're running the game on has an SSD.
yeah,
No, physical. I'm gonna try and you know try and keep a physical media collection.
yeah. So
We'll see
I'm
how well
okay.
it
So
goes.
some of it is physical, or I mean, some of it is the loading times, right? And then um, shit, I don't even know where I was going with that. Never mind. I had an idea.
It's all good. I do that shit all the time. I have an idea. I speak the first couple of words and I fucking lose it. But no, it's obviously piracy can be kind of bad. But there was what was the guy who made Steam actually, Gabe Newell. I think his point was that piracy is oftentimes more of a service issue. Let me see if I can get a quote.
I mean,
Good.
okay. Another thing
Yeah,
with
all
it.
right.
Yeah,
Piracy
go
isn't
ahead.
piracy isn't a money issue, but a service issue. People who spend thousands on a gaming rig who choose to pirate aren't doing so for money-related reasons. Um, what was it? If a pirate offers a product anywhere in the world 24/7 purchasable from the convenience of your personal computer, and the legal provider says the product is region locked and will come to your country 3 months after the US release, and can only be purchased at a brick and mortar store, then the pirate service is more valuable. So I think, yeah, having a good service, not like the Epic Game Store, the fucking Ubisoft Game Store. Every fucking company has their own launch website, game store. It's just annoying.
Yeah, I saw that too. The fucking like those are apps and nobody wants. It's just like it exists just because you have to have it on there.
Yeah. I haven't seen the season, but I saw the clip of It's Always Sunny. You need an app to buy boba.
Yeah. Oh, you need to watch at least that episode. That was
Yeah.
I guess you don't need to. I hate people that say that. You have to watch this.
I'll get to it eventually.
Yeah.
But no,
Like
it's
another thing with like physical media, especially with modern games, is you know they're not pumping out the finished products anymore.
Yeah.
It's just all
Yeah.
fucked. And then you have to like connect to internet to be able to get the patch for it, so you can actually play it properly, so it doesn't fuck up.
Yeah. Yeah, it's another what is it? Always online video games. I know that was a huge thing when the Xbox One X first got announced, how it's going to be an always online console. No one fucking wanted that. It was
Nobody likes that. Yeah.
no, because believe it or not, the offline gamer exists. You might not want your devices to always be connected because there really isn't a need for it unless you're playing multiplayer.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Even if like I have internet and it's like a decent speed, or even if it's like a really good speed, it's not about the speed. All right. It's my power's out. Well, I guess my power's out. I can't use any of my. I'll just fucking use my bike to power on my PS4, PS5.
Yeah, you can do that. You should be able to do that.
Yeah, I should within my right. I should be able to do that. Set up
I mean,
my diesel
you bought
generator
it.
inside. Yeah.
Yeah, you bought it.
No, like
I
my
don't know.
internet goes out or some shit. No, I don't want to fucking pay for internet. I should be able to. There's games out there that
I
force you to
thought,
be online to play it for some fucking reason.
yeah,
It's like you have the map and you have everything downloaded, but except you have to be online for it for some fucking reason. Yeah.
because you got to stop piracy. All right, that's piracy costs us so much money. I refuse to believe that it costs them as much money as companies like to claim it does. Um,
Yeah, I mean I do too. I mean if anything it's especially to like more poor people, they get the pirated version, and if they like it that much, they're probably going to buy from that company again in the future.
yeah,
And
there
like
is
or buy
moral,
buy
yeah,
from it.
there is moral piracy. I think it's completely fair, especially with a lot of the state of current gaming. You know, the new Ubisoft game is going to come out, and they don't have a great track record, but they don't do demos anymore. I'm just going to pirate the game. If it's not a piece of shit, yeah, I'll pay full price for it.
Yeah.
But also, I wouldn't. I really don't give a shit if I was able to be a very successful pirate. I'd probably switch over to that full time. Like a streaming service, if I'm able to pirate all of Netflix, Hulu, Disney Plus, and Max on Minecraft, I'm not going to switch back to paying unless it's a value price. I don't know. Maybe I'm just entitled. Maybe I just want shit cheaper. I mean, I do,
Hmm.
but
I mean everything's expensive nowadays.
yeah.
Pay
Would
isn't
you be a
keeping up with it.
yeah? Would you be a pirate if you knew what you were doing?
If I had the means and yeah, if I knew what I was doing, probably. I mean, I'm
See, one of
sure
the
I've dabbled on the edge of piracy. I played online emulators of like Pokemon Red or Pokemon Yellow.
yeah,
I
one
guess
of
that
the
would be
things
considered, at least in Nintendo, would be considered piracy.
fucking saying Nintendo is infringing on Nintendo's copyright at this
Yeah,
point.
they're the Disney of video games.
Pretty much. I'd say even worse, honestly. Like even community-driven events, like fucking Smash Bros. Tournaments, they put an end to that shit unless it's
I
officially
don't know.
going through them.
Does it make any
It's
fucking stupid? It's
it
like
is
some
awful.
little event at a mall. Why
Yeah,
do they care that much? They're playing your game.
because I don't, it just reminds me of Ferrari, like that kind of reputation they have, where was your favorite artist, Deadmau 5. He bought a Ferrari and put like the Nyan Cat logo on it,
Okay.
which is disgusting.
Yeah.
And that's trash. But the man did spend probably 100, 200 grand on his own fucking vehicle. He should be able to do what the fuck he wants without getting a cease and desist letter.
Right.
He bought it, alright? He's not subscribing to it. It's not a
Who
lease.
did he get a cease and desist from?
From Ferrari. Alright, let me get this shit up. Ferrari, cease and desist. Deadmau 5. Alright. The
How does that
real
make
reason
sense?
All right, let me send you the photo of what deadmau5 did to his Ferrari. Now, in my personal opinion, he should be sued for how fucking ugly this looks. But um,
With my understanding, all right, that looks horrible.
he named it the Ferrari. Jesus fucking Christ.
Why is okay? You know what? Maybe that would be fine. All right, but it has fucking all these logos on it. Like, what is he? Is he getting paid to drive it or what?
He just bought it because he wanted one. Um,
Yeah, but like, what's all those logos on it for?
he just likes it.
The
He
G
was
Pen, YouTube,
he was
Incipio.
using it for some sponsorships. I'm sure. Some sponsorships. I'm sure.
So why do you get a cease and desist from Ferrari of all people? If
Okay.
anything, you'd think it would be the creators of Nine Cat because they're
Yeah.
putting that on something.
All right.
But
Ferrari encourages the personalization of its cars, especially when customers go through Ferrari's in-house tailor-made personalization service. Fucking, if it's not our way, it's the highway.
okay, so they're just like literally the definition of dystopia, then or corporate dystopia.
Ferrari is especially mindful of mods that the company deems distasteful or against the spirit of the car in the first place. And it is the same reason the company will never ever sell a pink Ferrari. So you buy a Ferrari, but it's not what they have in mind for your Ferrari. So no, you can't paint it pink.
Okay, but I mean, it's not theirs though anymore. You bought it. It's yours now.
No, it's still our brand that you're displaying.
It's
You're
fucking
tarnishing
it's,
our brand.
it's fucking stupid. I guess this is just a whole question of like, do you really own anything? You know,
I think you should own shit. You pay for it, and if you buy it fully, it's yours to do with as you
fuck
please.
this. I mean, if I can't buy something and then like color it whatever the fuck I want, we might as well just go back to bartering.
We can't buy a Ferrari and put OPP decals on it because that wouldn't be in spirit.
Well, I mean, if I had the money to buy a Ferrari, I'd just buy a fucking Lamborghini. Or
Yeah.
Lamborghinis are better anyway.
How are they better?
They just look better. And there's a Lamborghini book that my
Uh,
dad had, so I'm just biased.
I disagree on the looks wise, at least. I don't know enough about performance and reliability, but when it comes to looks, I think Ferrari still wins.
Nuh-uh. Lamborghini looks way better. Just
No.
the sharp corners. All right. I mean, they're disgusting for even thinking that they could exist in the SUV market. If you buy a Lamborghini SUV, just kill yourself. I'm
The
not even.
fucking
I'm not
Urus?
even.
The Urus? I kind of like how the Urus looks.
It looks like some failed Transformers shit.
All right. I don't love it,
Oh,
but I
we have
do.
a first time chatter from an old associate. They're not actually losing any money. It's just that they feel like they should be making more money. They say they lose money, but it's just that they don't gain the money they would have got from those pirated games.
Well, yeah, I mean, no company wants pirated games, but don't be so shit and people won't pirate your games.
I
More than
think there's an advantage to piracy. I mean, people test out your shit, they like it. And yeah, that's the
yeah,
moral piracy thing is that, like, if they like it enough, they're probably going to buy your shit in the future.
yeah. I know there's some people who do piracy just for the thrill or the sake of accomplishment. Um, I watched this whole fucking video about like some of the most prolific pirates in the gaming scene, and the best one, she goes by the name Empress, and her whole thing is that she's a god better than everyone else at the pirating shit. She's the only one who was able to crack de novo based games. Um, she even got offered a job from de novo because she just kept on cracking their games, which is kind of
Yeah.
funny. I mean, it
I
makes
mean,
sense. Yeah,
that is a job that you can get is like
yeah.
you're breaking into
What is it? White hat hacker?
digital land. What's it?
White hat hacker? You
Yeah,
get paid.
yeah, I think that's what it's called.
I mean, she refused. She said that I will never accept this job offer because this company stands against my personal beliefs, yada yada. But yeah, yeah, I think you should be able to own your shit. I'm gonna look into piracy on Minecraft because I think it could be fun. But going back to vehicles, you find me a fucking Lamborghini that looks better. All right,
Literally, just look up Lamborghini. It just looks better.
that does not look better.
Yeah, it does. What are you
No,
talking
it
about?
doesn't. That looks like a bald thumb. All right,
Shut
excuse
the
me.
fuck
There's
up. What is this
there's
fucking
there's no character.
Thunderbird fucking vehicle over here?
Mine has
Ford
character.
Thunderbird.
Right? Those curves, all right, those tell a story. All right.
Yeah, but so do the sharp edges to this vehicle. Those fucking, side indents, it looks like fucking, turbines for a fucking plane here. All right, or even just like the backside of them.
I don't
Talk
like
about character. All right.
that is that just looks boring. That looks like a GTA vehicle because it is one.
Yeah, because it's look this hexagon fucking exhaust pipes.
Even the Ferrari as a company is shit, and I think a lot of their decisions involving what you own is awful. Uh,
If
I
you
think
have money, just buy a Lamborghini. All right, they're better.
all right. I couldn't buy a Ferrari because, from what I remember, they don't let you buy the hypercars or the supercars right away. They start you out at a lower tier, and then once you're kind of familiar with the local dealership, the people involved, you dedicate your life to them a little bit. Then they start letting you buy, the actual fun shit.
That's
Unlike
fucking
Lamborghini.
stupid. It's just a fucking cult.
Yeah, just a
Just let
little
me
bit.
buy the fucking thing.
This is perfect, actually. Molly, which of these two vehicles looks better? The one on top or the one on bottom?
I like the one on top.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, just because she doesn't really understand what she's looking at.
She understands. She's looking. What do you think you're looking at right now?
Car.
She
It's
said
Ferrari
cars.
and Lamborghini.
Yeah.
I
Which
didn't
one
know
is the
what
Ferrari?
the Ferrari's the top one because you were happy with my answer. I've been
All right.
listening in the other room to the podcast.
All right. So that's like fucking rocket.
Yeah, she heard curved edges and wanted to fucking tickle your fancy, all right? Shut the fuck up. This is a nice looking vehicle.
That is a
From Rocket League, they
looking
base
vehicle.
their models of vehicles off of real vehicles. Whoa. That's like saying like a fucking
Getting angry.
go back to your fucking hole. All right. You're not a part of this episode. You're not back to you're not in this episode. Go back to bed. All right. How about like inside?
Inside interiors.
Yeah, interiors.
That's the Lamborghini one.
Yeah.
Um,
I like the flat on the bottom of the wheel.
all right. I do like the flat bottom wheel. I don't like the center console. That looks disgusting, and I don't like the fact that the passenger also has a gauge cluster. They can see how fast I'm going.
That's kind of cool though, because it's kind of like a flex.
Yeah, but like, all right, it's decent. I don't dislike it. Maybe the color scheme isn't my thing, black and orange, but
Yeah.
it looks like a very comfy interior. Let me show you what real class looks like. All right, maybe I'm just biased because I like their logo more, but
This is like front. I mean, what do you mean? The logo for Lamborghini's infinitely better. It has a bowl.
yeah, Ferrari's a horse.
Just a fucking horse. Well, Mustang is a horse too. It just makes me. It just reminds me of a fucking Ford vehicle. This is episode. Yeah, episodes. This is pictures from directly from updated, newly updated from the Lamborghini website. So.
I'm trying to find a good one. There we go. Fuck it. I like this one actually. Yeah, I like it. All right, stop with the orange. All right, doesn't look good.
Yeah, it does. You're just picking and choosing. You have to pick from their website like I am.
All right, I have to go to the fucking Ferrari website.
Yeah. All right, I like how it says Ferrari on the fucking middle dash, like, or the center console, like it's gonna really fucking say that.
Yeah, you gotta know who it belongs to.
Yeah, it doesn't belong to you.
I don't know. I mean, fuck, if I had the level of money to even think about being able to afford these cars,
Yeah.
I mean, obviously I'd like to. You know, fun Italian sports car, but
Yeah.
no, I'd probably be more a German sports car guy. No, all right, that's more a discredit to you than me, if anything.
Why is that?
Look at the opinions chat.
Lamborghini looks better. All right. All right. He's just biased because he plays Rocket League.
Yeah. All right, I won't lie. The Ferrari SUV, that looks fucking disgusting. All right, most of their current vehicles look like shit. I don't like any of these. I can't find anything on their official website.
That looks good.
Yeah, because they don't sell anything good anymore. At least to my liking.
You're pretending that, they sold things that were good to begin with, that weren't
They,
just knockoffs of Mustang.
all right, motherfucker. Ford has. They could never. They could never. I mean, I know they won in that one movie, but
Yeah,
I feel like if anything, that's your fucking sports car that you should buy. Ford GT40. Maybe not like the very first model that came out, but the latest model of it. I feel like that's more, American hypercar. That's more your thing.
it looks all right. It's too curvy. I need a Lamborghini.
That'll be good. You
See,
drive the
this looks just
Lamborghini.
like a Ferrari,
Yeah, but
GT40.
Ferrari came first. All right, Ferrari's OG.
That's incorrect. Ford came before Ferrari.
All right, between the two, Ferrari came first. Actually, if I remember right, it's kind of funny. Supposedly the story goes. Fuck. You know what? I'm gonna misquote it. Let me.
Dude, it fucking came out right before World War II. All right, Ford was like an already established company before that. Way before that. Bugatti. Would you buy a Bugatti car?
I would like to.
They just look like bubbles.
All right, they don't look that amazing. Exterior. It's just like the ultimate. Not even the ultimate. It's just another status symbol.
Yeah.
I'm not a huge fan of the styling, to be honest. Actually, you know what? No, I'd never buy a Bugatti. I mean,
Porsche?
just because it's not my taste. Porsche, I would. I'm gonna be a fucking meat rider for Porsche. All right,
Porsche.
absolutely.
Another fucking horse logo, of course. Of course you're gonna fucking meat ride them. What is up with you and horses? Just buy a fucking horse at this point.
I'm not gonna be a horse guy. All right,
Yeah, you sound like you're starting to sound like a horse guy.
I'm not a horse person, but car companies that have a horse logo are typically better. I think my ultimate dream vehicle would be some Porsche 911 variant. I don't know. It just looks good. I don't know. It's about all there is to it. It's not like the fastest car in the world. I mean, even their top. I mean, maybe their top of the line shit is, in the top five. But um, no, I'd never buy a Bugatti just because fucking Andrew Tate. He's the Bugatti man. I'm not.
Yeah, that's not. He sounds like a Bugatti guy. He
He's the
seems
whole
like one.
fucking. He's the reason the meme. But do you have a Bugatti? All right, he's the reason that shit started. What color is your Bugatti? That's him.
That's it's the color of your Bugatti.
Yeah. It's the color of your Ferrari. Oh wait.
Exactly.
No, that'll be good though. You drive the Lamborghini. Um, I'll drive the Ferrari, and then Molly can just buy a Volvo hypercar.
Yeah,
Actually, there's another company I'm sure you haven't heard about. Pagani.
I bet you'd fucking smoke these two just because that horse on
Shut the fuck. I would smoke.
it.
All right.
Horse shit cigarettes.
Yeah, I'd like to smoke it. I like to see how it
Stable
feels.
blended. All right.
All right, if you want a really overdone, ugly-looking vehicle, look no further than the Pagani Imola. This is when engineers and artists have too much time on their hands. It just
What
looks.
is it? A mola?
IMOLA. Yeah. Look at this interior. I don't know. Like high-end sports cars, hypercars. It's so subjective. So much of it just looks
Why
awful
are there? Why are the mirrors like that?
because they're quirky.
They're different. They look like antennas.
You know, it's for absolute wind. You know, just make it as aerodynamic as possible.
The interior of that looks nice. The thing you just sent.
You like that interior?
I mean, it's a little too much where the fucking dash is where I see it. I like the colors. And I like the steering wheel and I like the wood, but like that all right, that is becoming the more I see, the more it seems a bit much. I think that gauge cluster is awful. It's too much to look
Yeah.
at. But all right, how about this? More modern. You have the exhaust pipes straight into your cabin. I don't know what the fuck those are, if I'm being honest.
Interesting.
Was that supposed to
I
be AC or what? I like
I
the
don't
color.
I don't like any of this. That looks that steering wheel. Fucking no. I know Tesla didn't do the yoke first, but it just looks bad.
It looks horrible.
The best steering wheel is, you know, flat bottom, curved top. I
Yeah,
think
that seems to be.
I think I know what my ideal sports car interior looks like. Um, let me find it. Let me find it. Let me find it. Yeah, there we go. I'm a man of simple taste. All right.
It's just a
Audi.
fucking flats. It's just what Tesla with the iPad.
No, fuck you. All right. I'm not buying the Cybertruck.
Yeah, I like how they're not trying to do anything stupid with the shifter either.
Yeah.
I like shifters are fine. Stop changing shifters. It doesn't need to be a
No,
fucking circle.
it needs to be a button that you press on a touchscreen.
No,
So that way, when you
that's
get
horrible.
McDonald's covered greasy
Yeah.
hands don't put the car in park. Or just slam it.
Can you imagine like spilling water or something on your screen? You're in neutral and then all of a sudden you're in drive and it takes you to fucking reverse.
$17,000 just because you fat fingered something.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty good. I mean, I don't really like digital gauge clusters, but I mean,
Um,
it's modern day. You can't really get away with it anymore. So,
yeah.
I'll take it. That's not bad. I like the fucking little circles in the steering wheel. Little circle buttons.
Oh, those, yeah. Yeah. Rich people, they just get to have fun toys. Alright, that'd be a
Yeah.
fucking that'd be devious if I had one of these vehicles. I think I had to have talked to you about it, like those swimming videos people post on YouTube of them just fleeing from the cops. There's this one channel I found. He has so many fucking close encounters. Him and his buddy are at a gas station and a squad car pulls up and four people just immediately get out and start trying to form a circle around his vehicle
All right.
with guns drawn on him and everything. He
Yeah.
just sees a gap. It's crazy. The adrenaline, like from already a police chase, you know, that's already got to be pretty up there. But when it gets like real close calls and shit, where they're almost like blocking you in, yeah, it's pretty exciting shit.
Do you think you'd have a fun time doing that?
I like to think so. I don't know if I could swim in the Crown Vic. I don't think it's nimble enough, but see, that's another reason why I want to save up money and buy a bike. Not to run away,
Yeah.
although that's part of it. Um, just go fast. Enjoy the ride.
Yeah. I mean, the only time I've done it was when I was half drunk at a boss's house. and it was fun. All right, fucking, especially when you're inebriated and you're on that thing. You know, 20 miles an hour feels like 60,
Yeah, yeah, I'm sure.
but it was fun. I mean, a lot of people talk about the freedom of it, but then they go around and fucking, not wearing helmets and shit. Would you wear a helmet if you were gonna drive on a highway
Yeah,
in in
yeah,
that kind
I
of
would.
vehicle?
I mean, there's good looking, stylish biker gear that's also very practical for when you crash. Abrasion resistant leather is like one of the better materials for that shit. But yeah, it'd be safe because one, safety. Two, conceals your identity just a little bit, especially if you just like take off your license plate. No one's gonna fucking know who you are. You have a mask on. You're just riding a
Yeah,
bike.
you have that with that magnetic license plate thing
Yeah,
where it
yeah.
sticks up to the top. Have you seen that video? Like
Yep.
the cop is like, "This isn't legal. It's hanging here," and then all of a
And then
sudden
he taps it and
it's
it's like, oh, well, that's really not illegal.
yeah,
That's really illegal.
damn. I That guy was probably shitting himself and he was going near that. That's fucked. If you had the option, would you get a matte car, like matte paint on it?
Matt, um, to be honest, I don't know how that color scheme looks. Let me.
It's just like it's not shiny. It's just like I feel like that's like
Uh,
that kind of like depending on the vehicle, it could look really good or it could just look
yeah,
worse.
like a matte. I mean, I kind of circling back to Ferrari. I don't know how to feel about this fucking Ferrari hatchback, but I kind of like the red. Um,
Yeah.
I don't know, matte black.
Can you imagine pulling up to like a Walmart in a Ferrari hatchback?
That would be a flex, especially in this town.
That would not be a flex. You're going to Walmart in a Ferrari or yeah, Ferrari hatchback.
There is one guy in
How
this town. I see him in the summer. He drives a Lamborghini. It's like a bright blue. It looks pretty interesting.
Imagine how much money he's spending per month on that thing.
Or he just fucking owns it. I don't know. There's like a handful of really fucking rich people in this town, which is kind of surprising, but it's a nice-ish area.
Well,
So
yeah, but he's paying it off. I would say that he 100% did not buy that fucking just like right away. It's like,
yeah, I
I
mean,
would like to pay with this in cash, please.
you never know. Could have been a very successful fucking businessman from the 70s, 80s. Bought it. Well, actually, no, it is a modern vehicle. I don't know. Maybe he's a multimillionaire.
Maybe.
I want to ask him if I ever see him. Just let me take it for a
Well,
spin.
yeah, shove a phone in his face. What do you do for a living? Shit.
I mean, I am curious. Just ask the really rich people that you meet. All right, can I work for you? Can you just give me money?
Can I? Can you imagine if you had that much money? Would you just give people $50 if they asked for it?
Like, how much is that much for money? From a billionaire?
Yeah, you're a billionaire. Like people keep asking you, like, can I have money, like on a daily?
All right, I'd probably do it for the first couple of days. Just why the fuck not? After a while, I'd probably get sick of it.
Yeah, first time, you know, kind of funny, but third, happens for a third time, kind of fucking annoying.
Yeah.
I don't remember that quote. All right, I'm trying to
What quote?
that first, first second time, kind of funny. It's that what is it? What am I thinking of? It's that ad. It's an ad for fucking. I don't know. You've literally quoted it before, but I mean, I guess I'm just not. I'm drawing a blank on it. Whatever. It doesn't even matter anymore. Fuck you.
All right. So, the fun world. We just need more
What a
money.
fun world we could live in.
Imagine, like, all right. So one thing I saw a while ago is Las Vegas. They have a supercar rental place. You pay like $300 for a Lamborghini, Ferrari, Audi R8, 3, 4, or $500, and you get to do like 5 or 10 laps around a track. That sounds like a really big waste of money.
Yeah.
But holy fuck, I would absolutely pay for that shit. I
Well,
would
how much
love
is it?
like $300 to $500 for like 5 or 10 laps around a lap.
But like, do you get to? How long? How long are you in there?
I don't know. Depends on how fast you go. Could probably be anywhere from, my guess is like 10 to 30 minutes. I'm guessing. So yeah, it's really expensive for how little time you get. But considering that I'll never more than likely own a Porsche 911, I would pay $500 to drive one for 30 minutes at some point.
Yeah, that's fair. I would Oh, what kind of vehicles do they have then? Is it
Well,
just that?
let me look it up.
I don't know. I gotta see if it's worth it. You know, what if I go through all of that so I can drive a Crown Victoria? It costs the
Why the,
same.
why the fuck would you do that? All right. Holy shit. So 5 laps is $300. 7 laps is 350. 10 laps is 480, and 15 laps is 669. All right. Let me give you a list of all the vehicles they have.
Jesus Christ,
They
that's
have
cool.
a Toyota, a Mercedes, AMG, Porsche, Audi, Aston Martin, Nissan, Porsche, Corvette, Porsche, Ferrari, Mercedes, Lamborghini, Ferrari, Porsche, Maserati. It's like, your typical supercars. Nothing crazy. Lamborghini, Ferrari, Porsche, the occasional Nissan or Acura. So it's not like the craziest cars in the world, but you get some
A
fast fucking
Nissan? Can you imagine spending all that money just so you can drive a Nissan?
It's a Nissan GTR though. You don't know the GTR, all right? It looks good. It's Godzilla.
It looks like
Early,
an it looks like a normal ass street car.
all right. Early, early to mid. The '90s as a whole, Japanese vehicles were very favored upon for modding potential. The
Yeah, but
Nissan
you're not
GTR.
modding it though. You're just driving this thing around.
Well, yeah, this one, yeah, but like when the vehicle came out, the reason why it got so popular and beloved was, I think,
I
Fast
mean,
and the Furious
I
had
know it's
something
good
to do
for
with
like
it.
modding, but like
You don't want
I
to
wouldn't
drive
I
a
wouldn't I
Nissan.
wouldn't pay to just drive a Nissan. All right.
Yeah, yeah, that's fair. I wouldn't either. Fuck. Yeah, about $670 for 15 laps in a Porsche. I would spend the money. I would do that.
Or yeah, maybe. Just Porsches and Nissans?
No, they have Lamborghinis and Ferraris.
Why would
They
you
have,
choose Porsche?
because that's probably my favorite car brand. Just I like the looks, the styling, and they go pretty fucking fast.
Sure.
I mean, otherwise they have a Ferrari F1, Lamborghini Gallardo. I think that's how you say it. Yeah, they look good. I don't know. I like them.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
They're
Yeah,
not bad.
Porsche 911 GT3 RS. There we go. The most bitch boy basic fucking I want to drive this car available. But
Shit. I've been I'm trying to see if I can like for the past couple of minutes here I've been
hey, they do have
working on
your
this. What's that?
if your dream car is a Lamborghini Huracan, they have one.
I mean, that
500
can be interesting, but
580 horsepower to the rear wheels.
what the fuck? It's a rear-wheel drive?
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of these sports cars are. I think almost all Porsches, if not the majority of them, are rear-wheel drive. I mean, the really performance-focused ones are probably all-wheel, but
Yeah.
yeah, I think
That, I mean, that would be kind of cool.
most sports cars like this are either rear-wheel or all-wheel because fast. Holy shit. 818 horsepower.
Why
I just
is it
want
faster, though?
I think it has something to do with just like tires spinning. And all right.
Yeah,
Well,
okay.
all right. Let me think about this so I can phrase it less stupidly. So when all wheel or rear wheel versus front wheel, when you have a crazy fast vehicle, I think the traction and handling is a lot smoother and more communicative when it's rear wheel versus front wheel drive. I
Okay.
don't know. There's probably a more scientific engineering reason why a lot of these sports cars are rear wheel drive or
Yeah.
as opposed to front wheel, but ultimately the fastest car is gonna have power to both drivetrains.
So, I mean, the Crown Vic was better than your other vehicle, your front-wheel drive.
Then my fucking Chrysler Sebring? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no contest. I'm not gonna try.
I mean, you did try though forever.
I don't know what you're talking about. There we go. I found your dream vehicle once and for all. And they have it, so once we go to Vegas, we can race each other. You can drive the fucking Lamborghini Huracan GT, and I will be in a Porsche. Or actually, no, I'll be in a Ferrari. We'll race each other, see who's faster.
Yeah. I mean, I'll win, but yeah.
Um, you know what? Let's find that out actually. Lamborghini Huracan GT3 top speed is 179 miles per hour. All right.
179 miles per hour?
Yeah.
That's pretty slow.
All right. Or you know what? I have a better way to do this. Fastest Lamborghini in the world, 221. 249. Get fucked. I win.
What the fuck?
It is apparently the this is such a stupid name. Ferrari FXX Evo can reach
XX Evo.
yeah 0 to 60 in 2.5 seconds and a top speed of 249 in under 40 seconds. Jesus Christ. I can't imagine what that's fucking like just to be able to go that fast that quickly. It's got to be insane
Imagine
feeling.
getting a Tesla just flooring it. Which is faster, the Tesla or Ferrari?
Um, that's a good question. I'd probably say the Tesla by just like 0.1 or 2 seconds.
All right. I was seeing if I can, like, there's no way I can share this. I mean, which is stupid to begin with, but I was sitting here and customizing this. What? How did this fail to upload? Something went wrong. All right. Well, I
Copyright
guess
infringement.
probably. I guess I'm just gonna screenshot it. Stop. Would you buy that?
What the fuck is that? Is that an
It's
off-roading Lamborghini?
yeah, it's my modded off-roading Lamborghini.
Jesus Christ! Never speak to me again. That is fuck.
It's fucking stupid. What? Can you imagine getting like a sleek vehicle, like getting all this, and like you just buy it with roof racks? What are you gonna fucking put on there? A tricycle? Fucking clown?
It'd be kind of funny.
Sorry, I put a lot of effort into working on this, so. Wow, did you like the bronze? I got the bronze.
Those bronze wheels look like
Con-
Rocket League. It's Rocket League vehicle, alright?
Shut the fuck up. It's yeah, bronze contrasted with blue, you know. Wow, look at that.
Just give me 1 second here.
Look at that. I got the blue brake pad. Wow, isn't that amazing? Like you couldn't do that with any other vehicle.
Just tell me the difference. Tell me the fucking
Well,
difference.
oh my fucking god. That looks like a Porsche.
No.
Because the fucking high ass tail
Uh-uh.
has that spoiler on there.
Uh-uh.
Nuh-uh. No. Okay, buddy. Oh, shit. Stop.
That looks awful.
Jason's Lamborghini, off-roading Lamborghini.
Yeah, it looks real bad.
Go back to bed.
He said to go
I
back
didn't even.
to
I
bed.
literally didn't even ask you this time.
Yeah, so we're gonna go to Utah, Zion National Park, and we're just gonna take the Lamborghini around.
Yeah, this one.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I hope you crash in it.
Wow, that
Hey.
was probably took you a while to come up with that one, huh?
Hey, it'd be unique.
Shit.
All
Hold
right?
on. Hold on.
In 10 years' time, when this vehicle trim isn't offered anymore.
Look, you guys are just getting upset for all the wrong reasons. You know, people didn't really like the Pontiac Aztec either until Breaking Bad was a thing. You know, I'm just ahead of my time. Look at
I
this.
think you're
They're
not.
literally driving it. There's canyons in the background. They're outside.
Interesting. Someone fucking bought it. Goddamn.
No, this is just the environment. It gave me options for environments to throw it in there.
Okay. Just gonna say some
Holy
fucking.
shit! I can't believe you believe that fabricated picture.
Fuck
I bet
you,
you. I
alright?
bet you look at AI images and believe those are real too.
Fuck you. I thought it would make sense, alright? Some Instagram influencer buys it, and it's their whole
Yeah.
gimmick now.
Yeah, it's just my that's my travel Lamborghini. Shut the fuck up. You know how bad on gas that would be too.
I'm sure actually they're kind of good. Well, maybe I'm just thinking of the Corvette, but that one was actually pretty good.
I'm saying for like travel vehicles, like
Let's see what your holy shit, yeah, that's bad. How many miles per gallon does a Lamborghini Huracan get? It's about 13 miles per
all
gallon
right,
in the
yeah. So I
city,
was right. I was right.
19 on the highway. Goddamn. I mean, still, I'd buy one because vroom vroom, motherfucker.
Yeah.
So yeah, vehicles, they're fun to talk about. More fun to drive them, but
Too fun to talk about sometimes, you know.
yeah.
Would you ever become like a full car guy?
Um,
Sorry, that's the interior of my vehicle.
alright, I kinda like it. I do like the light blue stippling, actually. Um, like if I could just be a car reviewer on YouTube, yeah, that'd be right up my alley. But I don't think I'd enjoy being a mechanic. I think I'd fucking hate it.
I think, yeah, I think like with most jobs, other people ruin it.
Yeah. I just want the watered down, very easy job where I don't have to know like any of the technical processes. I
You
just get
just
to
want to be
enjoy.
super car blondie.
Yeah, I just want to drive the car and talk about how nice it feels and how you're never going to be able to afford it unless you're like me.
You just start listing specs. You don't know, like, what the specs mean or anything. All you do is just like kind of just go off a script.
Yeah.
You just Yeah, I think I don't know. You know what? Awesome. Good for them. Good for them. They get to, sit there and review shit for other people to consume, and I don't get a piece of that pie.
Someone's got to do it. And that someone is
Someone's got to, yeah, like it's some fucking burdening task.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, you don't understand, all right? These seats get really uncomfortable after 30 minutes.
Yeah, after a while, my ass gets a little sweaty, And sometimes the, heated seats work a little too well,
Yeah, it's a real fucking tragedy.
Real fucking bummer.
I would be an asshole if I had a vehicle like that because I would demand that you give me proof that you have cleaned yourself properly for a week, that you do not smell like anything, that you have nothing on you aside from your phone, and make you fucking
Yeah.
decontaminate before you step foot into my vehicle.
Somebody like sits in there, like, they're just like a normal person. You just start gagging. Like, what is that smell?
How would you feel? Like, I remember I was listening back to one of the episodes. You were talking about how you gave a ride to a coworker of yours who just started to
Yeah.
hit his vape in your vehicle.
Started hit his vape and then like turned up the volume to
Yeah.
his fucking TikTok and
Yeah, imagine he's doing that, but it's in your off-road Lamborghini. Just start
Alright.
smoking a cigarette, full volume TikTok.
Well, first off, I shouldn't be too upset considering I'm an idiot to begin with to fucking consider purchasing an off-road Lamborghini. But like, second, yeah, you paid all this money, into this nice, exotic vehicle, and they just sit down casually, just like,
Ass is completely dusty from just sitting in gravel all day. Their shoes
Yeah.
are full of mud.
I just tell them to fucking. I'd probably just like, hey, can I look at your phone real quick and just throw that out the window?
Yeah.
It's like you're done.
That's cool. What
You're
kind of
not.
phone is
Yeah,
that? Here, let me see
yeah,
real quick.
yeah. Just drop it outside your side, and then when they go pick it up, you just drive off.
Yeah.
Like, get a text later in the day, like, hey, what was that? I still need a ride. What's going on? Just you're done. You're you're not. Don't even look at me
Yeah.
anymore. All right. You go walk to the soup kitchen. It's on the road. What would you do? All right, they do that in your fucking Porsche.
I'd want to punch them straight in the fucking mouth, but I'd be worried that the cigarette ash would get everywhere.
Yeah.
I just scream at them to get the fuck out. And once they get out, just I don't
You
want to
run
run
them
them
over
over.
multiple times.
I don't want to. Yeah, if I can just take it to Los Santos Customs, get all the body damage fixed, I'd
It's like
fucking do it.
I'd run you over, but I wouldn't want to risk the dent
I don't
in
want to
my
scratch my.
beauty.
I
Yeah.
don't want to scratch my paint.
I mean, they did that in my Lincoln, A Lincoln is like a poor man's version of class. It's like an old man's version of class, I guess.
I'd say your Lincoln is. It's like a poor man's version. Some of the Lincolns they still
Yeah.
look luxurious as fuck.
Yeah. Mine was like a rent, like meant to be a rental, so everything was just basic. The wood's plastic, which is
Yeah.
stupid. I hate plastic wood.
Yeah, this vehicle is literally perfect for you. It's the same style as the Crown Vic, but it's more luxurious. It's still got a V8 and everything, so it's power meets luxury.
Okay, so you're just talking about yeah. I was again like I would have probably 100% bought like a Panther body Lincoln. I just needed an SUV so I could haul all my shit down.
Yeah.
But once this is paid off, that would be nice to. It's literally just a Crown Victoria, but it's just luxurious.
I want to look at the. All right, give me 2011, or actually, give me 2010, because that was a good year. All right, that looks like shit. I'm sorry. That just does not look good to me, no matter how you try.
2010 Lincoln.
The interior, yeah.
Nah, I don't like the. I like the wood in the steering wheel is nice, but I mean it's definitely not real wood though.
No.
Whoever the fuck whose idea was to make it plastic instead of actual wood? Why? Why?
Fuck you. I want to save money. That's why.
I'd say
There we go. This is what the best interior would look like. Just simple black and fake leather. Fake wood, I guess. Melt your fucking ass in the middle of summer, but it'll look nice.
yeah, that's true. It does look nice. I mean, what like most limos are
Yeah.
Lincolns, or at least most of the basic ones we've seen. Yeah, I mean, if it was real wood, I'd be more inclined to say yeah. I mean, that would be perfect. But like, I really don't give a shit if it's not real, because then it's just a fucking old man's car.
Yeah. I mean, if you really want a car with, the utmost attention to detail, then you just contact Rolls Royce. They will literally build anything you want them to.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess. What? That didn't they create like a fucking the British company?
Rolls Royce? Are you sure? I swear it's German. No fucking way it's British.
It's British. A little British boy.
I mean, their vehicles kind of look very boxy, but supposedly it's like the pinnacle of luxury.
Rolls Royce. RR. Double R. Here's an interesting part of that modern Lincoln website that I found. Huh. Rolls Royce. What does this remind you of?
A Rolls Royce or yeah, Germany, let's go.
It's not even Germany.
What?
It's a British. All right. Rolls Royce. British luxury car.
No.
British or German? British.
Or German. I
I
refuse
used
to ever
okay, so
engage.
I kind of had a double take too, but when I remembered Rolls Royce engines, I literally looked up Rolls Royce World War II, but and for some reason a World War One vehicle popped up. A vehicle you can drive in Battlefield One.
I swear Hitler had to have had a Rolls Royce.
No, he had something else.
Maybe it was Mercedes. I mean, all of those German car brands, they kind of had a little bit of a silly, goofy phase a couple of
Yeah,
decades
Hitler's
ago.
wartime Mercedes.
Would be kind of nice, though, just to drive a bulletproof car. I kind of like it. It looks good.
Looks like Corella DeVille's car.
I don't know who
Fucking
the
goofy ass motherfucker.
I don't know who the fuck you're talking about.
From the 101 Dalmatians. That lady.
I don't. I wasn't in sped. All right.
you, I guess you just don't know classic Disney movies.
I don't, honestly.
You don't like that car?
No, I like it. The Mercedes, Hitler's Mercedes, yeah, it's good. That's what we need. We need Cars 4 to be about World War II. And it's just
Some
all the
actual
car.
history behind it.
Yeah. That'd be fucked up.
I mean, that one would just like be for adults, and then nobody would fucking watch it.
Yeah.
Look at that. How come Hitler gets to have real wood in his car,
Because
but
he
I
was the
can't?
he was the man back then. All right, people had to listen to him. That looks good. Well, all right, it's a bit basic, but
The
I like it.
gauge cluster is retarded. Like, why is it in the middle?
That windshield though. That
It looks like an airplane windshield.
yeah. But yeah.
I guess that was just a style of cars back then. But yeah,
Oh wait, you like wooden vehicles, right?
yeah.
Okay, I found your dream car.
All right. I mean, I knew that it was gonna be like a fully wooden fucking little Rolls Royce. That's disgusting.
It actually drives too, which
That's
is
gross. Can you imagine having to retreat that wood?
I'm sure like the sound deadening is pretty nice inside of it. I'd imagine.
Yeah, probably.
See, if I was president of the United States, I'd have a bad habit of just buying supercars and just driving them for the fuck of it. Try and have my presidential motorcade keep up with me. That'd
Can
be
you
perfect.
imagine just fucking speeding down the?
Yeah, they won't be able to hit me. I'll have a bulletproof Ferrari. And then they can't do shit. I'll be good.
Yeah, do you get to make that decision though?
I'm the goddamn president. All right, who's gonna tell me no? Did you hear Trump's argument that president should have total prosecution immunity for actions while in office, so that way the other party can't try and sue them after their presidency is over?
Yeah, that makes sense. I think we should start giving immunity to all of our governmental figures so we can't hold them to a standard.
Yes, like
So they can do whatever the fuck they want without, regard of anything.
yeah.
I mean, I
Um,
guess technically we already do that, but
we just haven't made it like legal on paper. We just kind
yeah,
of allow it.
we haven't made it publicly legal.
Yeah. I will be right back. I gotta get my cat. Get down.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, guys. What do you guys think? I agree with that. Who made the Panzer World War II? Panzer tank World War II company origin.
What?
Who made the Panzer tank?
Um,
Panzer Kampfwagen? It's the full
I'm sorry.
name.
You talking about German shit reminded me of a funny comedian skit I saw. Um, so this comedian was getting heckled in a comedy club, and the lady was just saying that you're really unfunny, and he asks her where she's from, and she
Yeah.
says she's from Germany, and everyone laughs. Germans have no sense of humor, so he starts. There's no comedy clubs in Germany. I mean, the jokes, knock knock, who's there? Doesn't matter. I'm coming in.
Yeah.
Why did the chicken cross the road? Because he was following orders. All right, it's funnier when he does it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's good. I mean, I might use that.
Yeah, just like steal other comedians' bits once we get our own
Yeah.
comedy club in this town.
I mean, once we get to the comedy club.
Yeah, yeah, we still gotta do that. I know. I just saw that Molly is listening in over in the other room. We gotta start thinking of comedy bits. You gotta think about how to be funny. All of us do.
Yeah. Holy shit. I'm actually on a army.mil website, and it's a manual about German tank maintenance.
Interesting.
I guess it's not a manual, it's more of like a history book, history PDF. This is boring. Fucking boring. Who made the Panzer tanks?
No shit. I was just looking at police auctions, and they sell some interesting shit. There's a 2013 Ford Taurus. Um, Yeah, so far it's only
That would be
900
something I want to. That's something I need to cross off my bucket list. Is like win an auction,
Yeah,
but like maybe like a police auction.
yeah. I don't know if this is the police model. If it is, that's fucking sick for how cheap they have it. Probably not, but you know, there's a couple of. Yeah, I've never been to an auction. It'd be fun if you found something worthwhile you wouldn't mind spending some money on.
All right,
Interesting.
whatever. I can't
They
find
just have
anything.
a fucking stovetop oven for 50
Nice.
bucks right now. And this is from the Minnesota Department of Administration Surplus website. The state of MN is selling me a fucking stovetop oven. Tools? How the fuck do you guys get this shit? Do you just seize it from criminals and then sell
There
it
we
back?
go. All right. So Porsche made Tiger
Interesting.
inside World War II.
My respect for them goes up even more.
Yeah, they were good tanks.
Holy shit, this is fucking perfect, man. I need to buy a police auction vehicle.
Okay, where is this website at? I gotta find this.
Alright, I'll just send it. Looking at a 2017 Dodge Charger Police Interceptor, 87,000 miles, and it's only going for $5,000 at the moment.
Can you imagine
27.
just buying that for 5,001 grand? Nice. Thank you for buying or sending 2 more of those wooden Rolls
What the
Royces.
fuck is wrong with my links? Why is nothing working? It just copies the link from the last thing I saved. There we fucking go.
There we go. All right. Next bid. Oh shit! It already went up. 5,050. 134 bids. How much miles is on this? Do they have
87.
anything?
Yeah, 87,000.
All right, that's pretty good.
It's in MN. Yeah.
I'm surprised the back seats aren't like plastic or anything.
I mean, I don't know if I'd want it in
It's
white.
just a normal ass.
If I'd want
Is
a police-looking vehicle, it's either got to be black, dark blue, or maroon, or gray, I guess. I don't want white.
or just buy it and repaint it.
I don't
Especially
want
if
to
you're
spend
getting
the.
it for a cheap price.
Yeah, I mean, if it's a cheap price, sure. But
A crawler? That would be kind of fun.
a what?
Oh shit.
You can buy a.
Here,
Oh,
I'm gonna. What's that?
thing. They just have a
There you
lot
go.
of random shit on here, and I like it. What the fuck?
Can you imagine
I love.
driving this around town?
I
That's
love this.
cool.
Auction is over in 3 days.
Shit. 9 watching. What are they watching for? What do they want this? What are they gonna do with this? This is a fucking like. This could be the next Killdozer.
Yeah. A snowmobile
Odometer
for
45 hours.
damn. A snowmobile for only $1,000 from a 25th. Damn. Yeah, I gotta look at
Yeah,
auctions
this
more.
is
They might have some good shit.
holy shit. This is might be the new Facebook Marketplace.
Yeah. But I mean, also then I
Furniture.
find miscellaneous shit like a fucking TV on a pallet with an ice driller for ice fishing. I don't get it.
Yeah. Food
It's strange.
service equipment.
This is unregulated as shit. I love it.
Ice maker. They won't like ask you like what you're gonna use it for, right?
But imagine not. No.
I mean, like they're gonna get an honest answer anyway.
Yeah.
This is cool. I didn't even think to like look into this. Like, why would the Department of Administration Surplus have a Toyota SUV 2020?
I have no idea.
I should have bought my SUV off of this.
Yeah. You can literally buy something just called lab equipment. It's going for $1,000. It is an allergent gas chromatograph with flame ionization detection. What the fuck is this used for?
Fucking insane.
I like this shit.
Medical
It's interesting.
supplies. You just buy a medical bed. What
Hey,
the fuck?
they're
For
kind of
50
comfy.
bucks.
They're kind of comfy. That's kind of a
Yeah.
steal.
Oh shit. Behalf of Normandale Community College. It's from a college, so it's like not gross or anything.
Interesting.
A whole ass bus for 250 bucks. Zero bids, zero watching. The OPP battle bus.
That'd be perfect.
Holy shit, I'm gonna send this to you. It ends in 9 days. Imagine bidding $1 for it.
I would. That'd be amazing.
It's too bad that minimum bids are a thing.
Yeah,
I feel like that's unfair.
that's good though. That'd be a fun project bus.
Yeah.
Auction sites are possibly good. I like it. I mean, I'm sure all the prices are gonna skyrocket the fucking 10 minutes beforehand to ridiculous amounts, but
Yeah, I'm sure. And that's how it always goes. People always bid really low and then they start shitting themselves like, I really need this more than the next guy.
yeah.
Like, why the fuck do you need a street sweeper for $1,000? What
Why
the
not?
fuck?
Why the fuck not?
Holy shit. The shit I could do if I just had $1,000 just sitting around.
You could just street sweep someone.
Yeah. Elias, next time he tries to give advice in the podcast.
I hope he's listening.
Yeah, I hope that's a threat. Holy shit. Only 3,000 miles, too.
Damn.
Damn, I guess that's the fun side of, being in a semi-free country is, I would say like 90% free.
Yeah.
But I can buy a fucking lift. Holy shit, that's going for $2,000 right now. It's like a
Yeah.
scissor lift.
Yeah. The lift. Yeah. I saw it.
Then it doesn't have, how many miles does this thing have?
The scissors lift.
Yeah, scissor lift. How many miles?
I don't
Maybe
think
just
they go by
driving
miles.
that down the street.
I don't think they go by miles.
Stone
25
Boy.
plus years old.
Why the
Battery will
fuck?
leak.
Okay, where is this coming from? Who's this on behalf of?
City of Crystal. MN.
No, behalf of LeSueur County.
Interesting.
No,
LeSueur.
this is a PlayStation 4 Pro that
What?
they're selling on the website.
The fuck?
No, it's two. It's PlayStation.
I
Okay, so
see it.
you get
I
one
see it.
PlayStation
Yeah.
4 Pro, one PlayStation 4 Slim, no hard drives,
What?
system boots to shown screen, unknown condition, one power cord. What the fuck?
I kind of
Is
like
this
how
like
you
a
end.
way of like cannot access system storage? What the fuck is this? Did somebody steal these PS4s?
And they're just selling it on the
Yeah.
state website.
That's pretty fucking ballsy. Alright, what would be the point then at that point?
A phone/voicemail system. Interesting. Yeah, it's government auction websites. I kind of like it.
A tool? I like how vague it is, and then when you look into it, it's just like the Col Crimp? The Colo Crimp? Model T400? What is this thing? Hydraulic hose crimp tool. Okay. Yeah, that's cool. I didn't even know. Maybe I'll buy my next vehicle off of this. I'm just confused, like, who. where do they get this from? Like, if I want to sell something off this website, what do I have to do?
Yeah.
Because,
You
like,
have
where the
to
fuck do you get the PS4s from?
you have to register. Bidders must be registered in good standing with the state of Minnesota Surplus Services. Um,
So maybe they just like got lost on the way to Craigslist.
maybe. Yeah. I
Damn, I
tried
need to.
typing in police auction, and that's what it brought me to. I don't know. Police auctions. Online police auction for Maple Grove, MN.
Hmm.
View the current list, updated 4 of 2022. Cable router, suitcase, purple Trader Joe's bag. Why the fuck is a police station selling this? An oscillating tool, a golf club. What the actual fuck?
Wait.
Are the police just selling evidence?
Oh, wait, hold on. I need a link to this website now. What the fuck? Golf. Maybe it's just fucking. Their Maple Grove uh prison golf club.
Maybe. There's no auction, sadly, because middle of fucking winter. But
Damn. So, can you imagine if you went to this auction, right? And you got this Crown Victoria, or like, let's just say, or even like a good like police Ford Taurus, still has a light bar on it, looks pretty dope, has good miles.
yeah,
And, you got it for a really good price, and you won the auction, but like, the son of the father of the dead police officer is there, and he was trying to buy that vehicle.
that'd be kind of fucked.
Would you, would you give it to him?
No. Why the fuck would I?
Would you sell it to
No.
him?
Yeah, double the price.
Yeah. Hey, buddy, I'm sorry about that. The Minneapolis Police Department bicycle auction. Go fuck yourself. You know I'm looking for cars. What is this shit? Police auctions. We sell unclaimed property. So maybe that's what it is.
Maybe.
Maybe that's where the golf club comes from. That
Yeah.
would be kind of cool if they sold evidence, though.
Yeah.
It's like this was used to kill, and then they like, give a description of the person. Their blood type's still on there. What is this? Unclaimed property. AirPods? You should call the St. Paul Police Department and say that they have AirPods.
That belongs
That,
to me.
yeah, that belong to you.
I like
LG phone. Stuffed animal. They're probably going to do something like nasty, like, all right, what kind of AirPods were they then?
Yeah. Damn.
None of these are good. Vehicle auctions?
Like, I hate the government, but a lot of these government jobs sound kind of fun, actually.
Yeah.
911 telecommunicator in the Mankato area, assistant court attorney for civil/juvenile human services.
Hey, I mean, I don't exactly like the government, but I mean, look what I'm doing. Laundry equipment? Oh shit. It's commercial laundry equipment, with the
Ooh,
quarters and shit.
damn. That'd be pretty good.
Yeah. What if you just set that up inside the Cashwise?
The laundry equipment.
Yeah.
That'd be an interesting place to set up my laundry business. Just right across the street from the other place.
Yeah, just inside Cashwise. Can you imagine like you're fucking buying, food from there, and the smell of rotisserie chicken is just like faded out by the smell of laundry.
I don't know if I like that idea. I think I'd put my laundromat next to the McDonald's in town. 'Cause why
That
the
would be
fuck
good, because it's your land right there.
not? Yeah. I own it. It is mine. You can't take it.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I think we had a lot of fun on this episode.
Yeah, we talked about vehicles and
I think that's the downfall of every
yeah,
podcast we have, is we start talking about buying shit, and then we just,
we just
I'm
get
not even looking at the chats anymore. It's completely fine because nobody's listening anyway.
no, the auction shit. I like that though. I want to keep an eye on this, check back every now and then, because fuck it, it might be a good way to pick up a good vehicle or an interesting thing.
Maybe. Yeah. I mean, I'm definitely going to look back at that. I guess
You gotta,
anyone can just sell anything on there,
yeah, you got to check your state, see if they're offering anything interesting.
Yeah, that'd be something. That's going to be something that I'm probably going to do off air.
Yeah, yeah, sounds
Uh,
good. Thank you, ladies
yeah.
and gentlemen, and to our one viewer Molly for listening, like old times.
Like old times say,
Yeah,
except, didn't always disagree with me with everything. Just to piss me off. But yeah, have a wonderful evening.
fuck you too.
Go fuck yourselves.